Welcome!
Oh!
We've made it, guys.
Welcome to the best celebration of any YouTube show in the history of YouTube.
Yeah! It's the festival of friendship.
The festival of
Friendship.
friendship.
Who did the smile? Someone's got to do the smile. The
I can't do the
right here at Massasoit.
This is Season 8, Episode 100.
100.
Yeah!
The hundo, baby. The hundo.
We think we go live because that's what makes the show so great.
If you wonder why I'm looking down, I'm looking at our live chat, so
yeah,
I'm not like doing this all the time.
Yeah. What up, people?
So let's do an introduction. You haven't done them in a while.
My name is James the Heatman Hebert. What up, people?
This is
Vagabundo.
You've had a lot of nicknames on this show.
I've had, but this is the one that has stuck because I stole it from Elias.
You didn't tell me that.
I stole it.
Listen to me, you fat ass. You accused me of being a bully, and you tried to bully me out of my job. So in turn, I took away your network because I am a wrestling god.
So this whole thing was a fucking. I knew it was a fucking.
By the way,
I fucking knew it.
By the way. Welcome to How to Troll at JD.
I fucking knew it.
From the
I
very
knew the whole
beginning.
goddamn time because I knew your network was working, but for some reason it was working for him. I was the only one that could go on.
That's why you went to the bathroom.
Well, obviously you can take the
We
podium.
didn't want to tell you last night because we wanted it on record.
Clearly. No, that's what I figured, but I didn't want to say anything.
So
I didn't want to say anything, so I'm like, all right, I'll let them have this one.
he didn't actually have to go pee.
No, I actually did.
You didn't have to go pee?
No, I actually did take a piss.
Oh, well.
That wasn't the reason why he went into the bathroom.
God.
Yeah,
As soon as he came in, I'm like, I fucking knew it.
We wanted to do it. Yeah, we wanted to do it like 20 minutes ago, but
I put it in my.
we rearranged in the room.
What we wanted to do, we were trying to.
Oh, yo, that's cool. So you got like the.
This is just a towel. I got.
We wanted to try to get you ranting about the fact
James, we wanted to get you ranting about it, but we didn't even talk about it because we forgot to. We wanted to get you ranting about the network. So, and then you were going to walk in.
I almost.
By the way, all that stuff I was saying too, I was just trying to get you even more mad to make you think really kick you off.
Like, I knew it was a troll. Like back,
dog.
As soon as you said I have no idea, and you like gave this long explanation, all right, yeah, they're trolling me. This is payback for how to troll Birdman. Clearly, I was like, all right, I deserved it. I had it coming.
So if you people are wondering what we're doing on this 100th episode, I'm not jerking off John.
Yeah. We got the cake.
We got the cake. We got the cake.
We have a cake.
And we got plates, but we're not gonna eat it yet.
We're not gonna eat it yet. We're gonna wait a little bit.
We
just had lunch like 5 minutes ago.
We did just the introduction though.
Yeah, we just had cake like lunch like 15 minutes ago.
And one of the two visionaries of this show, Owen the Bookman Finch, and this is
your Aftershock Corner predictions heavyweight champion.
By the way, he retained.
Chevyweight champion.
Heavyweight.
Chevyweight.
The Chevy Chase champion.
The Chevy Chase champion of trucks. John Honey.
JBT.
JBT. You JBT this one time?
Oh, that's why you have. Oh, I get it.
Why do you think I did a southern accent?
John Bradshaw Tubby. You fucking idiot.
Oh my god. I get it now.
He's not just
John
from Sweetwater, Texas, Bradshaw. This is New York City, John Bradshaw Layfield.
Dude, every time you come in, we gotta do that.
No, I'm not doing it every time.
No, this is a one-off. This is a one-off.
It's a one-off character.
It's a gag.
It's a one-off. It's a one-off persona.
It's a gaggers. It's a gaggers.
So gaggers.
It's on you.
But now we have this on recording. James, you can come back on the network.
Yes.
I don't have to pay you $8.
Yeah, fine.
Because that's the payment.
Okay, I'll send him the password.
Yeah, because we
changed the password.
I fucking knew it. I was like, there's no way it's Fingerman 21. I don't know what it was, but I knew it was probably still a number.
It was. No, we completely
changed.
Yeah, it's completely changed.
All right, fair enough. Okay, well, there you go.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, fine. Fuck the Apex. I don't care.
Oh, so I'll text you right now.
All right. But let's get to the topics of the show. We have this PowerPoint presentation. Now, when we go back to the higher quality, you're actually able to see this thing.
Yes.
But you can't
I
see
just
it now
texted you right
because we can't zoom in because it's a Google Hangout. So
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
It's like, we'll just say what it is. So it's not. I'll go back to the beginning.
oh shit!
It's not reading
Oh,
comments.
fuck, you didn't tell me!
So
There we go.
best moments on the Massasoit Aftershock corner. Best
Yeah, so let's
moments.
make the announcement now. I know we made it last time, but I forgot. From this point going forward, we're going to combine the Massasoit and the Aftershock corner into one show.
Yeah, this is season 8
One
now.
show.
I
Officially
completely,
episode
you probably
100.
noticed you guys got removed from the Massasoit Wrestling Corner Facebook page. That Facebook page is going to be inactive. I just have to transfer all the photos to the.
Yeah, I didn't even notice because I've been on it forever. Probably since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Aftershock corner is now taking the Massasoit Wrestling Corner's place. So
And
should,
it
they
sounds
should
better,
we all
too.
make it
That's
one? Should we make it one playlist then?
Yes, one playlist.
So what it is,
One
that's
playlist
what-
called the
I
Aftershock corner.
win.
So you have the two on there right now of Massasoit and Aftershock corner. Just merge them into one as the Aftershock corner. So from now on, it's just going to be called the Aftershock corner. Season 8. Next week will be episode 101.
Yeah.
Well, no, for someone, I text these guys, text me when you're ready.
One of you guys texted him.
Yeah,
That's why
Oh,
we find it. That's why.
I was trying to get you to text them.
Yeah.
Because you were sitting right behind me. I didn't want him
I
to
texted
see it.
them.
Yeah,
But then
it was
find
busted
it-
in the wrong classroom too. Like,
Like,
I was about to bust it, like, oh, no
you
one's
imagine
here.
he busted into an actual classroom too, like.
During a fucking class, you call someone a fat. John, I already got suspended for the same shit. What are you doing?
Alright.
Like, wrong class.
All right, so now,
Let's get to the topics of the
all right,
show.
since we just, okay, so now it's going to be one. It's going to be the Aftershock corner, season 8. Next week will be season 8, episode.
I would just
Episode 101.
Episode 101.
I would say
Episode 1.
I would say
what- that was bad.
I would say what the topics are. So the topics are going to be best moments of the show.
Yeah, because we can actually do the in order now
Yeah.
because John doesn't have to
I'm
leave.
here.
Yeah, John doesn't have to leave early.
Best
So we're
moments of
good.
the show.
No,
mercy.
where did you find this?
It's my towel.
He wiped his dick with it.
No!
Yeah.
Why?
What?
He pissed all over it too, by the way. He smelled the
This
piss.
how I
Stop
dry my
pissing up ropes!
This is how I dried my hands.
With piss?
No.
So we're gonna be.
Oh, that was perfect.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna be.
All that piss.
So we're gonna be discussing the best
Yes.
moments of the show.
Yes.
We're not gonna go in detail because they can.
Stop it!
We're not gonna go in detail. about
Why
it, 'cause
are
they can find-
you using my fucking screen as a coat hanger?
His fucking
Look.
screen.
Just leave it here.
In case you're wondering, faggot Stephen Coker couldn't show up because he's a pussy.
Coakley!
By the way, Steve Stinner can show up.
Steve
By the way, did you notice on the intro, it's fucked up. It says Steve Stinner.
Not Steve
Oh,
Steiner.
does it?
It says
Yeah.
Steve Stinner.
Oh, I can
Leave it. Leave it. I want it as Steve Stinner.
No, I'm gonna fix
No,
it.
it's Steve
No,
I'm
Stinner.
gonna fix it!
No.
I don't want typos!
No, wait. I want Steve to see it though.
I know we have to show the
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah, well then just show him one of the episodes that we called him Steve Stinner.
Yeah, but
No, it's
I
no,
don't know!
No,
no,
we
no,
haven't
no,
released-
no, no. We're keeping it Steve
We
Stinner.
haven't released. I don't think we've released that intro yet. Actually, have we?
Steve. No, we're keeping it.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
We're keeping it.
Steiner.
We're keeping it.
But
I'm
anyhow,
redoing
No,
It's
no,
fine!
it's funnier that way.
no, but anyhow. let's
Best
get-
moments from the show.
Let's get to the
Yes.
topics we're going to talk
I think-
about. Best moments of the show, No Mercy 2017 review, favorite wrestlers,
Worst
Raw
wrestlers.
review, worst wrestlers,
SmackDown Live review.
and then
WrestleMania 31 cards. And then
34.
Wow, 31.
34.
Holy
Sorry,
shit.
34.
We went back 4
See, it
years.
kind of doesn't help, but it doesn't do freaking Roman numerals or numbers anymore.
And then number 8 is going to be WWE 2K18 Cup. I don't think we're going to get to WWE 2K18 Cup.
Yeah,
we
we
might.
probably will. We
We
probably
probably will.
All right, so
Best moments on the show?
best moments on the show.
I think it's Universal. Steve flipping into the
Steve
table.
flipping into the
Yes,
table is
yes,
definitely number
absolutely.
one.
Oh, that was the best.
I
That
still,
was. He tried 3 times to do that, and he,
Smokes
and he
like,
failed all 3 of
I
them.
still remember he was fighting like be a
Smoke
badass
Slayer.
with this road, and then he's like, Smoke Slayer, Steve Steiner.
Or when he
The walk
he
is
ruined the walk off the screen, change the character gig.
Yeah.
Nice job, Steven.
All right, we got to talk about the most recent one though. John hitting James in the back.
That's fucking funny.
Or
That
Or
maybe
or
this
when
most
James was
recent one.
laying on this exact ground, he was nutting all over the place.
For God's sake, it's still wet.
Actually, is there? Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you sure it's me or is it
Yes, it
someone
is
else?
you.
What's your water bottle?
He
Yeah.
nutted on the floor.
Obviously,
If there's a white stain on the ground,
Another
It's not
moment.
white.
from?
It's clear.
Another moment I think
Yeah.
about.
It's very damp.
How was this most recent one we just had?
wet cum.
If we just
Wet
said,
cum.
Yeah, this most recent one we just had.
yeah, with the JBL.
Oh, the JBL. This is definitely top. This is definitely one of the top.
I
Definitely.
could not fucking
Who's in a
stop
partying mood, guys? This is awesome. We're to episode 100.
And then another great moment.
It's a great way to start the show, by the way.
Another
too.
great moment. James trying to run through chairs.
Oh
That
yeah.
was the best.
No explanation. Not needed there.
I was trying to scare Ori because I'm like, fuck it. 'Cause he thought I wasn't gonna come on the show again because John and I had like a legit argument for real.
Me too.
And
really hate
him
each other
too.
for a
We
little
hated- No, we didn't hate each other. We just
It was
we had a major disagreement.
Yeah, it
And,
it turned into a screaming fest at each other.
yeah, and then we got over it. We hugged.
There's a
We hugged. We made up. We didn't kiss.
And then
you had
we
the
hugged.
one here.
And then, so I came in from the fucking back door and just decided, hey, I have a great idea. Let me run to Ori and try to scare him, not realizing there was going to be desks in my way because I'm a freaking moron.
John's watching
So
it now, actually.
I'm just like, decided to go and just
I
like,
know.
hey, I'm going to just dive through desks because that was
Not
smart.
dive through that. You
best-
ran through them.
The
You
best
tried to
part-
morph through them.
The funniest part of that was the delayed reaction. Ow, my fucking ribs.
Yeah. And then obviously, because it's in the intro right after it, the many times John arrested Steve.
Yeah. It was
You are under arrest for molestation at the podium. Ah,
It
come
was-
on, man.
It was like a gag that we had for like probably what, 3 or 4 weeks.
Obviously, another great stuff is even though it got intense at times, the feud between John and Steve. That was like some of the best.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
I mean that was I mean it led to a lost episode.
Yeah, it did. It was
it led to a lost episode, but yeah, we're not gonna discuss that
We're
part.
not
But
gonna
after that,
Because it turned
it
out
was
to be a
civil.
whole troll, by the way.
It was a civil.
If you can tell, we're just a bunch
He
of
got
trolls.
some guts after that last episode to continue with the trolls. too.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
I mean that was that was a.
Long
Look,
story
it-
short,
it-
they almost got into a goddamn
Obviously,
fight.
James,
It got broken
you're the only
down
one.
into
You and I are going
chaos.
to be the only one that knows what we're talking about. Remember the one thing you kept doing to Boy? You just kept going, what? And Joey was just like, James, I'm trying to do the show. You say,
I was okay. So
He
the
had a good
whole
run.
idea was Ori kept interrupting everybody the whole episode. And I believe it was like episode 6 in
Yeah.
season 1. And I'm just like, he keeps interrupting me, so it's just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna stone cold this bitch. And every time he's about to say something, I'm like, what?
yeah.
What?
You know what the
And
best
it
part?
just like, and then he just stops talking for a while, and then I look at him dead ass, and I'm just like,
You know the best
What?
part? Draven. I don't know if you remember Draven, Chris.
Draven.
Draven lost his. Draven was fucking dying. Going off on Byron Saxton.
Byron, that was a great moment too. Was Draven? He goes off on Byron Saxton, a black man, calling another black man a coon.
Yeah.
Well, is one of the funniest.
There's been some legendary.
There's been some legendary over-explanation of these great moments.
Yep.
Welcome to GWS. Oh wait, wrong show.
That was me.
the one
That was
that
me, says
the
everybody.
one that made
That
top
was the
them
one before the
all.
prices came.
The one that made top them all.
Prices
James,
came.
Prices game.
We had a good run.
Oh my God!
Yes! You don't need to say anything else.
That's it.
Nothing beats that or the
Sam.
prices came.
We had a good run. Cue dramatic pause. I love you.
You think he's gonna break up with them, but then you got this dramatic pause. Should I just?
All right,
just give
we
you.
need new slide.
All right, new
We need
slide,
new
guys.
slide.
No mercy.
Yeah, we don't
No
need to say.
mercy.
If you guys want to
No
check,
mercy.
if you want to check out the best, if you want to check out the other best moments
That's
of the
actually
show,
pretty sick.
just watch the play.
Thank you.
I said the play.
Not you.
If you want to check out more,
I need it. Well, I didn't make the picture. But I
Exactly.
made the logo.
The picture is sick.
but if you want to check out more best
I like
moments,
that. That stay down's pretty.
That's fucking.
Check out more best moments of the show. We will be making a compilation of the greatest
Yeah.
moments of the show.
and it's on, there's a
I guess if we
on
can-
me,
I mean-
probably.
We probably forgot a lot of them,
yeah.
but there's been so many.
I always watch the show.
We always all the times that we got off topic and everything.
I got
Like those
But
are
it's
always.
I'm probably gonna release them in parts though, because if I do it all in one shot, it's gonna be too much work.
But if you guys also want to just watch every episode ever because
that's
we
fun.
need the views.
We need the views.
On top of that, every episode with like just like us in it, not like with all the rest of them.
Yeah.
It's gold
It's
for the most part.
great.
There's been a lot of people on the
pretty
show.
gold.
I wanted to get like some old people.
Oh,
that
you know
did
what moment I loved before we get to No Mercy? The moment where there was like, I think 7 people, and this is back when we still had Ellie and Draven, and Ori. And then we had Jemiah on Google Hangout.
Yeah,
I don't know
that.
whose idea that was, but I remember the very beginning of the show, we were all
Couldn't
saying
hear
other
her.
names. She said, Jemiah the girl, and everyone just died.
I watched
She was
that-
the only girl on the show.
I watched that episode back too.
Yeah.
She didn't even like say anything because like the hangout kept cutting out.
Yeah.
And eventually we lost connection with her.
Yeah.
I think
Oh my God.
I think she left
Yeah.
because she was just didn't say anything. I think she left. I don't think the connection
Yeah.
glitched
Yeah,
out or
whatever.
anything.
That's
I think
okay.
she just left
I want to
that.
mention
Do you
this
still
too.
talk to her, by the way?
Once in a while.
Once
Why are this person and this person in the same movie?
Oh my God.
Oh, that was
We
the
spent
best.
like 35 minutes
That
doing
was
that.
the
Okay.
best.
No
No
mercy.
mercy.
No Mercy.
All right, so No Mercy.
You don't need to say when it happened because
It happened.
It happened.
You didn't
I'm
give
gonna
us the
skip
notes.
over the pre-show except for one match.
Well, John's reading it off my phone, so
You didn't get notes this week.
I forgot to send him. I will send him. I was gonna send.
Send them like real quick.
No.
Just send them real quick so we can have the notes. We can
talk
read
about
from
what
them.
good moment to the show.
Yeah,
and send these
Because
notes.
I don't even know what the hell I have on Raw at that
So I don't
point.
need to say. No, I don't need to send the No Mercy if you're chosen.
I know what happened on NXT at the top of my head, but we're not reviewing it because one person didn't watch.
We're not
We
reviewing
all
it
did it
because
once.
somebody-
These people didn't watch.
Yeah, but
We also
You're the
not
only
reviewing
one.
it because someone couldn't get on the network either.
Yeah.
I saw it. I still looked it up.
Thanks,
Couldn't
Gibbles.
get on the network.
You can thank Gibbles for that one.
Yes. No,
You think
Exhibit.
No, thank Tony.
No, I
Nese.
have to thank
You
Jimmy.
can thank Tony Nese for that one actually.
And I actually, that guy fucking blows.
Yeah, he does. No, he's a good athlete, but yeah, he's pretty fucking boring.
Thank you.
But I did that as a troll.
But for one, we'll get to that when we get there. For once on Raw, I actually was cheering for Tony Nese. We'll get to that though.
We'll get to that.
I just need to send the Raw and SmackDown. Everything else is just mine actually, right? Okay, so here's no
Dennis Schroeder got arrested.
All right, so let's get started here. We're only going to talk about the match that happened on the pre-show. Apollo Crews versus Elias with Tyler Chanel with one Apollo Crews. Elias came out to his normal rock concert, making fun of Los Angeles.
It was the best.
Isn't
And
he a sight to see? The whole damn world was looking at him.
Yes.
he beat Elias beat Apollo Crews in 8 minutes.
Nothing really wrong with the match.
2 stars. That was nice.
It was nothing wrong with the match. It was just a really good pre-show match.
Right?
Rob Conway and Elias mixed into one.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Elias Fenton and Rob
Also
Conway.
walk with Elias Conway.
Who wants to walk?
But yes, I would say nothing wrong with the match.
Well, it'd be kind of difficult for anyone to really walk with Elias. Because if you're walking with Elias while he's sitting down, that's kind of difficult to do that.
He's not only sitting down though.
I mean, you could just do a placement walk like this. Like you just walking like that.
Or you can just
You're
get
not going anywhere.
I mean, you don't have to really walk with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, not like you said, nothing wrong with the typical pre-show match.
2
Yeah,
stars.
2 stars.
2 stars, definitely, yeah. It was, I mean, out of all the pre-show matches that we've gotten, not like, obviously SummerSlam had a really good pre-show.
Well, yeah.
But other than that, like, that was probably like one of the best pre-show matches. Because usually,
Yeah, I agree.
usually they're like trash.
At least Elias is being pushed.
Yeah,
So
like,
for now,
Yeah, I
used.
agree.
Used,
For
actually.
now.
I mean, he had a couple of useless matches with Kalisto, but after that, but he was main eventing in that 6-pack challenge.
yeah.
So I mean,
The Miz versus Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental title.
decent match.
This was decent.
Decent. I mean, it was a good opener.
It was
Definitely.
good because Jason Jordan was a fucking beast. But then
Jason
he got-
Jason Jordan is not getting over. He was
No, he's
heavily
not.
booked.
No. Oh yeah, he was heavily good.
I thought
Although
it
he was really good.
I actually
He was
liked the
really
match.
good.
I thought it told the right story. I
It
liked
did, yeah.
I like the finish where the Miz Suarez kept trying to get involved,
Yeah.
and Miz won with the skull crushing finale. One finisher done, which was for once was a good thing on the show, but no one kicked out of like many finishers on
Yep.
the show, so that was good.
Except for that one match.
That one match deserved it though.
Yeah.
Well, 2 matches that it did happen, and it made it mean something. So
Yeah. True.
But yeah, Miz retained his IC title. Then Jason Jordan cuts a promo, kind of a heel promo in a sense, kind of not, saying that
That was weird.
that the Miz sucks pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
You suck.
And he got no reaction.
He does suck.
So 3 stars. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good opener.
By the way, there's more to being a collegiate athlete that does suplexes.
Mm-hmm.
Suplex.
He is, but he's
Yeah,
turning into like
like
Brock
they don't even
Lesnar.
have him do the mat wrestling.
Who's
shit.
this, Jason
What the
Jordan?
fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, they're turning into like Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah, it's like
He does a fucking
like
suplex.
where's the mat wrestling involved?
3 stars.
3 stars, yep.
Fucking Dalton Castle does more mat
James.
wrestling than Jason Jordan.
James.
We need a star.
Oh, star rating? 3 stars.
Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor.
Senor Benjamin?
Senor B.
Senior Beast.
Senor Beast.
Secret Agent Randy Beans.
Bray
Did you
Wyatt.
even know about that, Owen?
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god.
So
I'm
Bray
not saying
Wyatt.
anything about it. You guys look it up to find out.
You just need to look it up.
So
Just
Bray
look up
Wyatt,
Secret Agent Randy Beans.
Before Finn Balor could even finish his entrance, Bray Wyatt attacks him from behind, beats him up, hits a Uranagi on the, I forget which announce table, but
The French.
the French announce table.
You're right now gay.
You're not gay.
And then Finn
You're not
Balor.
gay.
Yeah.
You're right now gay. Jesus Christ.
Then Finn Balor overly sells the injuries. And he gets taken to the back. This lasted way too long.
Not even the back, it's the top of the ramp.
Bray Wyatt gets on the mic and calls him a coward, which causes, because Bray Wyatt says, technically he broke his own rule of the stipulation. He says he's not a god. He's not a man, he's a god. So technically this was not a man versus man match.
This is a man versus God match.
Man versus God.
So technically Bray Wyatt should have been
The sticker would have been
DQ'd. He should have been DQ'd right here. Should have lost.
Should've.
Actually, no. Every match for JBL.
Hey, so
That's on God. I mean, come on.
if gender rules, you classify yourself, does that mean Bray Wyatt is gender as a god?
I thought you said gender. I was like, what the
Yeah,
what the
his
fuck is
gender,
Bray Wyatt
his
gender
gender is
gender?
gender.
Yeah.
His gender is
But anyhow,
What gender is it?
then the match, this was probably the best match they've had maybe.
Yeah.
Finn Balor won with the coup de grace. So
Like a
yeah,
Tigris?
this made
Gracie.
Finn Balor because he attacked the guy
Like a
before the
Tigris?
match and doesn't win.
the
So.
coup of the Grace.
Well, obviously this made Finn Balor look pretty strong and he won. But this,
By the way, that was
We thought this
Rob
end-
Van Dam's fucking moonsault.
I praise it more if this was the end, but we'll get to that too.
Of course.
It's a coup de
it's-
grace.
3 stars.
I give it,
It's actually their best match.
3
they've had.
stars.
I give it 2 3/4.
The bar interview.
The bar.
Bah!
I forget what they said.
We're gonna win because we're a team.
So,
Death Scene versus the bar. Bah!
No, you didn't say these.
The Raw Tag Team titles.
Thank you for calling them the right title names.
Let's
Why is that necessary to call them the Raw Tag Team
see.
Champions?
Because these
On a
are
Raw
the,
show.
this is the tag team title.
That's what they are.
Tag team champions.
They are the Tag Team Champions.
But so are the
Tag
Usos.
team
The Tag Team Champions.
World.
They're not both the same tag team.
They are the Tag Team Championships.
They're different because of a
So they're
different
the actual tag team championships.
Tag team
Yeah.
red tag team.
According to Scott Steiner, he wants to be the one that
Tag
wins the
team red
championship.
championships.
for the world tag team titles. Let's call them that.
Yes.
I like that
Good.
better. The world tag team titles and the WWE.
You can be a championship if you're Scott Steiner.
So the world tag team titles.
This is probably maybe the best match.
This was the best match on the show.
Yes.
Yep.
Very good.
Cesaro
Cesaro ate,
champ.
ate the fucking video board on the ring post.
He didn't chip his teeth. His teeth went into his
3 to
gums.
4 like millimeters into his gums.
Yeah.
No, he definitely chipped one.
No, he
more.
did.
No, he did. They got shoved up into his gums.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Like the
And then,
entire. He went for mouth surgery on Tuesday.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose was throwing shoulder first into the steps, which was really cool. And it was Sheamus and Cesaro dominated. They pretty much dominated this match like the whole time, pretty much. They hit the finish.
It hit 2 finishes on them.
Yeah, the counter clause with Cesaro like a system to do the counter clause, and then Cesaro hits the power bomb on Seth Rollins on the Dean Ambrose, or vice versa. I forget which one.
It was because Seth went for the Hurricane Rana.
Yeah.
And then
And Dean and then Cesaro picked on a powerbomb.
eventually Sheamus after them the
That was
blow
nuts.
kicks Cesaro, and they hit Rollins hits his shotgun knee, I believe they call it, and the duty into the duty.
It's
knee.
the it's something to do with
I'm just gonna call it the Rainmaker knee because they really have.
It's not that. It's the hell is it? It has to do with Game of Thrones.
And then, so they retain the Raw Tag Team titles, though.
Yep.
Yay!
I think there will be a
King's Landing.
there will possibly be a return match. I'm thinking.
Probably.
So it's called the King's Landing.
3 and 3.
Landing.
3 and 3/4. I thought it was the best match on the show.
Agreed.
4.
4 stars. I thought this was fantastic.
What did you give it, John?
I gave it 3 3/4.
Better than the SummerSlam match? Yes or no?
Oh.
Better than the SummerSlam match? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
It was on par.
No.
Definitely on par, but I thought the SummerSlam match was better.
Probably would have been better if he hadn't chipped his tooth.
No, so that added to it.
Yeah,
It
it
did.
did. He didn't chip his tooth again.
He got lodged up there.
Bailey, Emma, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss. I love Alexa Bliss. Thank you, by the way, for helping me keep my championship on my
This
shoulder.
match was.
She has a nice book. It's okay.
This match.
This
was,
match was good.
Yeah.
This is a very good women's match.
Highlights of the match
was better than
include-
it had any right to be, too. considering-
Highlights of the match included the sandwich spot.
It was, yeah.
Alexa,
The
everybody.
powerbomb's one of the outside of the room with Nia Jax, where she
She-
almost landed on it when she landed on the back of her head.
Yeah.
I thought that spot was pretty cool.
That's the bank statement.
Yep.
And the constant finishes at the end.
That was cool.
And the actual finish was Alexa Bliss hit the DDT on Bailey for the win. So they brought Bailey back just for her to eat the pinfall.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
She's buried.
Emma
Literally buried.
should have eaten the pinfall.
I agree with
She's
the.
laying down on the mat and they're throwing dirt on her because she's buried.
I agree with the who won.
I agree with you. What she should have won.
One thing we didn't mention that was on the pre-show is that Asuka will be debuting at TLC.
Yeah, tickle.
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. No!
It's kind of stupid that she's debuting at TLC instead of Survivor Series.
It's kind of stupid if they announced the return.
It was gonna happen. She's
Hey, we're gonna have a
face-off with whoever won.
Debut.
She's gonna come out and have like a face-off with the Raw Women's Champion. It's not gonna need as much because we already knew she was coming.
Yeah, exactly.
So have like that smile. No one will know what. To
I didn't
think
know.
of that
I didn't
smile.
know she was coming.
Back.
Did she?
Yeah.
Comment on the back.
Yeah.
I mean, did she come on the title like Did she come on the title like what was
Brad
it?
Maddox?
Cage? I already forget her name.
Bad Max.
Oh, it was Brad Maddox who fucking just on the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
She had the title up to her face and Brad came on it.
Yeah.
On her
God.
face.
But overall,
Came on her face, that dirty little whore.
this match was good. I enjoyed it.
Make sure that's why.
3 stars.
Yeah, 3 stars. I agree. That was pretty. It was really good.
3.
Very good.
James.
3-star.
Okay, so up to this point in the show, I'm thinking this has been really good.
It's been it was a very, very good show.
Roman Reigns versus John Cena killed my.
5 stars.
You didn't like this match?
No.
I actually liked. I liked.
Yeah,
It wasn't anything I
2.5.
didn't expect, but I didn't mind the match.
It was
I didn't mind
average.
the match.
It was
If this
boring.
is anything less than a 5-star match from any of you, I'm leaving.
See,
Oh, get your keys ready.
It's only a
Yeah,
it's only a 3-star match for me.
So 2.5.
Plus 2.
The first half
Equals
was
5. So we all agree 5 stars.
No.
Excellent.
No,
Excellent
no.
match.
No, we
This
don't.
match though definitely was overhyped
this.
because it was pretty.
By
much
far.
everything- It was definitely everything exactly what I expected, except there was no spear to the bear king spot.
There is everything I expected out of this. The first half was boring with a chin lock.
The
They're
first
chanting
half-
Roman like right. This match like I'm thinking it's pretty boring, and the fans were chanting boring, and immediately Roman Reigns walks on a headlock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Immediately puts in a chin lock.
Cena
The
played.
crowd is
swear.
already bored enough, and to bore them even more, he puts them in.
I like how that Cena. I like how Cena played to the crowd where he acted like he was gonna leave,
Yeah,
and then
right.
he was. The Roman Reigns was like, "Nah, he ain't leaving."
Like they fucking were not wanting to see this match, and then they're like, as the match is going on, they're like,
Star and a half.
all right.
That was being.
Wow. Are
Stars.
you kidding me? I gave it a little more credit. I gave it 2.5 at least. Come on.
No.
Really?
Let me explain myself here.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought the match was boring in the beginning and predictable at the end. I thought the Cena post-match stuff, which I do include in this, went on a little bit too long.
It was all about Cena at the end. It wasn't about
Good, it
Roman.
should have been.
But there wasn't about a Roman who's, Face
I,
of
think,
the
I
company.
agree with it because I don't want to see Roman in the main event of Mania anyway, or anything.
Yeah, but he's the face of the company, and yet
He's not retiring. He's not moving on. He's coming back. He's just in a little bitchy movie role now.
It's a bitchy movie.
On Blog Talk, he talks about how his role is changing now in WWE.
Yeah, part-timer. Part-timer.
Hispanic
Part-timer.
Part.
Hispanic Heritage Month.
Munch?
Munch.
Julio Caesar salad.
Julio seized your salad.
Wait, we're not doing
He
Hispanic
seized
heritage.
it.
He seized it. He had a seizure on the salad.
Munch.
No C's. That's like he.
That would be
He seized it.
that would be our way of
Seized
paying
the
tribute to that
opportunity.
guy.
Seized it.
He's- We're gonna seize the salad.
Kurt Angle backstage talking to the Miz. The Miz says that we're gonna put Roman Reigns on the Miz TV.
Yes, we are, baby.
Neville.
Yes, we are.
And he knows he's going to kick off Raw, too.
Neville versus Enzo Amore.
So,
And guess what?
Cruiserweight Championship.
Speaking of, before we get to that shit fucking fuck show of a match, in case a few people didn't know, it has been reported the Shield are coming back for TLC.
I've been proven correct. Anyway,
Yay. Cheers. Cool.
I didn't wear the shirt today until
yay for 2/3 of the
until
Shield.
actually they come back.
Yay for 2/3 of the Shield.
Yay for 3/3 of them.
Yay
Yay!
for 4/3. Oh wait.
Oh wait, Cassie Sono got kicked.
Oh.
I love it better.
Neville.
What about 5/3?
I love it
Oh
better.
wait,
I love
shit.
it better without
Not
fat
only is that not-
Chiesono.
Yeah, I agree.
Neville.
Not only
He
is that
outweighs
not
them all
from the mouth,
combined.
but
Yes, he does.
CM Punk isn't even
You
there.
haven't seen the
so there
day
can't be
with I think
5
he ate a
versus.
day with Tommy.
Can't be
You haven't seen him
5
since his no DQ match.
Neville.
Kicked him in the dick.
Neville.
Neville.
Neville versus Enzo Annoying for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Enzo cuts a promo before the match.
I know what he
care about
always does because it's boring as fuck.
All right.
It's on-
Okay.
It's literally on repeat.
All right. Let me explain this for a second. So the story of the match is that Enzo sucks.
Yep.
He got 2 offensive moves in. One of them was botched. The other one was illegal.
Yeah.
And he pinned Neville after a low blow, and everybody hated it.
So, as John, we talked about this before. What happened after 8? He was outside of the ring
What happened
for
after
30
9?
seconds.
Well, 9.
Well,
9 happened
apparently,
after 8.
apparently,
No, it didn't.
Yes,
Because
it
he was
did.
at 8 and then got distracted.
9, 8.
So apparently,
We'll come back
You
to
know what
Great.
they have? They have ADD. They can't focus on one thing at one
I
time.
think, yeah, because they never touched
Okay,
the ref.
all
They
right,
never
all
get
right.
it, like, all the ref.
So I actually have an explanation. I actually had to look this shit up.
If you touch the
It's
referee,
fucking stupid either way.
if you
But
touch
if you
the
touch,
ref,
yeah, if you
it-
touch the ref,
if he starts the
They never
count.
really didn't touch
It
the referee,
restarts
though.
the count.
The referee
It's
touched
stupid.
him.
But you touch the ref during a football game. I guess the points will stop. You have to stop that from.
Yeah,
You have to start the
The
game over
flag,
again.
once you touch the ref, the yellow flag is void, guys. The yellow flag is void.
You start
Minus
you
2
start the game over again.
stars.
Stupid.
That might have been
maybe
generous.
maybe 5.
They just could be winning by 60.
maybe
yeah, Looking back on
restart the
it,
game.
match-wise, was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I give
No,
it.
no, no,
the
no.
reason I give it 1 star is because Neville was awesome in the ring. That's
No,
it.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
It
you
was.
So,
It should-
all right.
it should-
So
He was
my
the only one that was hitting actual moves.
never was.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
what
lost.
I'm saying, Neville.
And he lost, which makes it more frustrating.
So
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not even gonna give this a star. This gets 0 stars
Done.
for me.
Good.
No, a half a star because Neville was in the match.
Yeah, I give it a 1
Minus 2
star.
stars. It would have been minus 5 if Neville wasn't here.
And then we look at
Neville in the match automatically gives it a half a star.
Minus
For me, it gives it a 1.
And now we
One
And-
star.
I'm at least happy about one thing.
The match sucked.
He kicked him in
Now
the
we,
dick and
now
won.
we know why. Now we know why Enzo won in the fashion that he did. Because I think we were confused about who the face or heel was.
We know
Now,
now.
now we know.
But
Now we know.
By the way, James is now officially sour on Enzo Amore.
I didn't sour on him. I
You should
just
be
think
sour.
he
I don't like him, so you don't have to like him now.
No, it's not that.
I don't like him, so
You said I could form my
No,
own opinion,
no.
you bastard.
No, I don't like him, so you don't have to like him now. It's okay.
No, I never said that.
It's okay.
I said, I
Okay.
still find him entertaining.
I don't.
But in the fucking ring, oh God, is he awful? He picked the wrong
So-
profession.
Yeah, he's trying to start a rap career, by the way. And by the way, he can't use the Enzo Amore name because it's not his. So people don't have a fucking clue who he is.
Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar in quite possibly the most disappointing match in WWE this year.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No tables, no barricades,
No
chairs.
destruction.
No destruction. You know what we got? A boring wrestling match.
I agree with who won.
I agree with who won too. I think Brock is the future attraction.
I was only mad because I wanted Braun, but
yeah. I would have been happy with Braun. But I was happy with Brock. I mean, either way, whoever won the match, it wouldn't have mattered because I like both of them.
I would have liked a Smosh finish instead.
I know Smosh finish would have
been
better.
a Smosh finish.
I am going to give this 2 1/4.
I agree.
Mainly because
2 1/4.
There's nothing like in the match itself was terrible.
It's nothing in the match itself was terrible. Yeah, absolutely. There was nothing wrong with the match itself. It was just that match.
I expected a lot more.
That match should have included destruction. The wrestling part of the show, the wrestling part of the match wasn't bad. It was just not what they do best.
Yeah.
What they do best is brawl. What they do best is destroy the ringside area. That's what they do best.
It kind of sucked that like Braun Strowman he hits 3 of his finishers on block. He can kick out of it, but he can't kick out of 1 F5. I know it puts over the finisher.
No. It's not that. He hit the power slam
twice.
Well, he had an injured arm. So
he had the Kimura lock.
Yeah, he had the
injured arm, but the weakness in the match.
Slam.
No, that was the first one. He hit the first one. He didn't go for the cover immediately.
Because he was selling the shoulder injury.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying
because he had the Kimura lock in for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
He's not going to just no-sell the Kimura lock.
Okay, so
after all, he actually sold the ambulance spot too.
Yep.
So
okay, no mercy. Thumbs up, show.
Thumbs up, show. All the way, thumbs up. Besides the fuck Zoe, fuck More match.
And the main event. But it wasn't bad. It was disappointing.
The main event, it was definitely right. It could have gone either way. Yeah. It didn't matter to me who won. I like both of them. So
the match was a disappointment.
The match was definitely a disappointment. But overall, it's a thumbs up show.
Yeah.
It's the best B show they put on.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, no, I think Great Balls of Fire still trumps it.
Great Balls of Fire was good, but this is better because it had better match quality. In terms of the first half of the show,
fair enough. Yeah.
It had better match quality. Where Great Balls of Fire was just
I think Great Balls of Fire might have been better.
I gotta watch it again. All right. So what's next, James?
I'm reviewing the Raw.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Before we do that,
the thumb up of Raw.
We have. Oh wait, no, I went the wrong way. Hold on. And now we have superstars. So let's give our top 4 best superstars.
John's going first because he'll be the quickest.
Okay.
Stupid stars time.
Oh, you have to get your phone done.
Maybe I should have let Chris go first.
I'll go first. Okay. My top 4 favorite. John Cena, number 1. Kurt Angle, number 2. The Phenomenal. Alan Jones, number 3. 4. Seth freaking Rollins.
Do you want to state why they're on your list?
Why? Because obviously, I'm a massive John Cena fan. So there's nothing more to change.
You're a member of the. So you're a C man.
I'm a C.
You're a master of the C Nation.
You and John Cena are just fighting. You're fighting.
We're at odds right now.
Marital counsel.
I told that to my parents the other day, and they're like, they seem like you guys are brothers.
Yeah.
Because they got me a John Cena cup for my birthday, which I wanted to bring in today, but I didn't.
Okay.
So Kurt Angle's number 2. Universally, I think he's on all of our lists. Because he's the fucking next to AJ, who I have as 3rd, is probably in his prime, and even when he wasn't in his prime anymore, Angle's still one of the top 5 wrestlers on the planet.
I think he's on all of at least top 10 lists.
AJ number 3 for me because AJ's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's the best wrestler in the world currently right now. He's 40 years old, by the way, guys. 40 years old, and he's still in the prime of his career, and he looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, everyone knows why I love Seth Rollins. He's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All around great talent. One of the best signings WWE ever made.
John, you go next.
In this new era.
Number 4, CM Punk. Save me from not watching wrestling anymore.
Yep.
Around that time, in 2011, like June 2011, I was thinking to myself, I'm going into high school now. I'm still watching wrestling. The only one of my friends that watched wrestling. And I'm kind of losing faith in it. And then Punk drops the pipe bomb. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep watching.
Yeah.
So it kept
Same thing for me too. Raw was kind of bland. They needed that injection into it. It was basically Cena.
By this point,
And
Monday Night Cena.
and then CM Punk came in.
if you
and
could
dominated.
believe it, I was still gonna watch no matter what every week. I know that sounds so far-fetched now, but back then I was WWE.
But you were watching every week. Like
Yeah,
a couple of months ago.
WWE. Yeah.
A couple of months ago, you were watching every week.
Was I?
Yeah.
So if you're watching
Was
every
it?
week, if you were watching
Was
every
I?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Wait,
A couple of months ago, I just got out of my. Fucking.
Before we started, like a month ago.
Number.
I started watching the show.
But no, that was the thing. Like every week, nonstop, 24/7, 365. I watch.
It's me.
But what really
Yeah,
piqued
okay.
my interest in making
Number
the
3.
product a different way.
Shut up, James.
Was CM Punk.
It's my time.
Over explanation, you get kicked off the network again.
Number 3. Austin Aries. I feel like I really like that on here.
Austin Aries. I don't think he was on there before.
No,
No, I don't think he was on there for
I
before
put
he
him-
was there. A-double.
I put him on. Yeah, I forgot who number 3 was. I felt like he's not going to appear on any
Yeah,
other
because you
list.
put initials on there.
Yeah, it's not this is on here anymore. I totally
Hey,
forgot.
hey. Like an attitude adjustment? Is that your next one?
Austin
Yeah, that's
Aries.
snap in the head.
Is he arrested now?
Just saying. He's gonna hit me in the bag. Don't hit me too hard.
Ow.
But yeah, Austin Aries. Why Austin Aries? Why Austin Aries?
I don't even know. What that was.
Rejuvenated. He was the first heel I really rooted for in TNA. I was so happy when he originally was in my favorite match of all time. When he faced Robert Roode next.
So you
And
must
won the
have
world title.
Fucking awesome match.
you must have been pissed about what happened to him when he was in WWE.
Not really.
No.
Because I know how
it was expected.
I know how Austin is.
Yeah, exactly. We all know who he
He's
is.
a prima donna.
Exactly. That's how we were always welcome in TNA. It's how we were always welcome in Ring of Honor.
Number 2, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh boy.
He doesn't like me.
This sounds so.
He doesn't like me.
Take a guess on which match I would like to praise. Roddy Piper, Owen Hart, both matches over.
Both of that one. Austin too, also.
Austin, Michaels, was not a fan of him, but okay.
Yeah. Michael's
Mr. Perfect,
Mr. Perfect. Oh yeah.
Henning Kurt.
British Bulldog. Name it all. The best pure technical wrestler in the history of wrestling. Well,
At a time when wrestling wasn't its dark ages,
yeah.
dark times.
He was the
He
top.
was the top guy.
Dark times.
Yeah, essentially.
it was
Fucking
so
in the
nice.
early
Definitely
90s,
not. I
mid-90s.
was
Mid-90s, yeah.
Mid-90s, yeah.
1995.
Yeah.
About
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
1993 to 1995. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But
Well-
guess what? Bret Hart was there to save the day. He
The
did.
Goon. That's all I have
Well,
to say.
Well, maybe second best technical wrestler of all time. Because number 1 is Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most funniest man in wrestling. I saw him in the main event Mafia. He was hysterical.
Yeah.
I like Booker T when he did his accent.
He's just a sexy Kurt.
He's
Yeah,
just a
just a
sexy
sexy
kid.
kid.
Sexy
It's all the same
kid.
It'll
induction.
make your ankle hurt.
He did that in the Hall of Fame too. He brought in a lot of his leg.
Comedy stuff.
Especially when he had the headgear.
Oh, I hadn't expected to do the headgear one.
Yeah.
The guy walked away with the hair.
So yeah, number 1's Kurt Angle. That's pretty
Oh
easy.
yeah, yeah. He should be in the list regardless, 1 or 2 for me.
Owen,
Up next.
you're next.
So
You're next.
Number 4, Kurt Angle. Just I think we've summed it up. He's definitely got like the total package.
Yeah.
And,
All around.
yeah.
Mike, ring, everything.
Number 3, The Rock. Just very charismatic.
Oh yeah.
The Hawk.
Oh,
I haven't told you about that, have I?
No.
Well, when me and Chris were going over like matches, star ratings for matches,
Okay.
and they accidentally screwed up The Rock's name.
Oh.
I mixed up him and the Hulk and Hulk Hogan, so his name was the Hawk.
The Hawk.
Hey, what's your name?
James Hughes.
It doesn't matter what your name is,
Yeah.
brother.
Well, you just want-
Well, let me tell you something, Monday. Brother.
Well, you can get
That
away
was
with
a
it.
moment on the show, too.
Well, this is the thing, James. You can get away with it.
Yes, you can.
But
He can. He is black. People don't like to
Anyway, go on.
fucking
Sorry.
say that, but he is.
you know, The
He
Rock
doesn't even like
obviously,
to say that. He thinks he's mostly Samoan.
obviously too was able to become famous outside of WWE too.
Yeah.
And he was able to do that, like people do, like with John Cena.
What are you trying
He's only becoming famous for movies. He's
The original-
not known
you know-
for his
you know
WWE
Rock's like
titles, but
Oh,
Rock,
yeah,
everybody
oh,
knew
he's
he
trying
was
to, like,
WWE.
flip it over?
Everyone knew what The Rock. Everyone knew who The Rock was.
Yeah,
I mean, he's doing movies now. In the beginning, he was doing movies like because of WWE.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
And now he's doing movies
You got this.
because he likes to do movies.
Yeah.
And some of his movies are fucking are incredible.
You have to, like, flip
He's
it
made
up.
some really great movies.
Yeah.
He does.
And I think he just has.
He's
like,
the highest paid actor in the world.
He's got like the. He's like Kurt. He's got the total pack. I just like The Rock better because he's just really. He's been in some of the best segments in WWE. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Obviously, seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin, love watching
Oh yeah.
all of his matches, all of his great set moments. Like obviously when he comes in with the beer truck.
Oh yeah, the beer truck, everything. Yeah.
He made wrestling hot during the Attitude Era. He was
He
the
was
face
the
of
guy.
Attitude Era.
He was.
They put the rocket ship on his back, and it's like sometimes
it's
Definitely definitely one tough son of a bitch too.
he gets dropped on his fucking neck.
Wrestling. He wrestled his final match.
Fuck up.
After going to the hospital too. Like
Yep.
this one tough.
He there's a story behind that too.
Yeah.
He had been drinking a shit ton of beer. That was legit too. He was a
Terrible.
real life alcoholic.
Yep.
And he went to the gym, and he was at the hotel. And when he got out of the elevator to go back to his room, he collapsed. And he was lucky enough because a WWE employee was there, and he called him.
Yeah.
He called for her, and she came over. They rushed him to the hospital, and they just fucking cleaned his system out entirely. He was like, he had so much shit in his system.
Great mind for the business.
Oh
too.
yeah, his final match with a fucking fucked up neck still.
Yeah.
1 night removed from being in the goddamn hospital, he put on a classic with The Rock in his final match at 39 years old. Like
Yeah.
can't really say that for people like in their final match at like an advanced stage like Austin was 39 years old,
Yeah.
and he put on a fucking classic. Put on a 4-star match
Great
with The Rock.
promo, obviously great promos. Austin. Great.
Oh yeah, hands
And then
down.
obviously number 1.
Cut the cake.
The host
Owen
of the
Wilson.
I
I was gonna Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson's got it. Owen Wilson.
Owen
Wilson.
Then we got number 1. To the surprise of no one, it's The Undertaker. Got me into
The surprise of no
WWE.
one. It's Wilson.
Got me into WWE.
I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
he really he kept me going too, because on
Love is
SmackDown, like
yeah.
03 was like my favorite year for SmackDown
Love his
because of Biker Taker. I love Biker Taker.
love his 3 actors. Always adapted his character. Like if anyone had his character, it would not last
No.
his less.
Deadman was fit for him.
Yeah.
Biker Taker was fit for simply him.
Yeah.
No one could pull off what he pulled off.
What are you doing?
He's fingering himself.
Are you
And then
done?
obviously,
Are you done? Are you done with the podium?
Yeah, reporting guard favors.
Okay.
Dedication.
Dedication.
Stay
Stay with the one company for
Yeah.
like 20, almost 30 years. Been with one company.
And just finish it up this year. He started in 1990 and
Yep.
has been some part of some of my favorite matches of all time.
He was also too along with Bret Hart. He was in the tough era
Yeah.
in the mid '90s, where it was just him and Bret basically.
And
In
Shawn.
Diesel Razor and
Get it from this side.
Diesel Razor and that guy,
Yeah.
the Break Heart Kid,
Break Heart
He who
Kid.
shall not be named.
the Break Heart
Michael
Kid
Siegel.
himself.
Oh, just lost $100.
I said Michael Siegel.
Scene Michael.
Yeah.
Scene. Is that?
Scene Michael.
His son's also about that.
Michael Scene. Scene.
Can I
Scene
say?
Michael.
Can I say?
He's just a scene
Oh, I
kid
already made the joke.
trying to be preppy.
But yeah,
She's seen.
yeah, Taker definitely. I would consider probably like one of the goats of this year.
Oh yeah. Fucking pioneer.
I would just lift it up.
Move this back.
Go.
You're gonna be able to sit in the chair.
All right, so I'm gonna cut the cake. So should we switch spots so I can cut the cake?
You can stand right in front of the camera.
Okay.
It's not gonna bother.
All right, so
You gotta fucking hit him with it.
That won't work.
Let's see a fucking.
What should we let James do is listen. I'll cut the cake.
Don't cover it up.
Let's let James
Looks
do
like
it.
a hung dick fucking.
All right, so mine. All right, here we go.
Do we post our list in the comments so people? Well, no.
No,
Okay.
because no one's commenting anyways.
Okay, so here we go.
I react.
All right, so
My best wrestlers.
Four
For
and
this,
one.
I went
I went 1 to 4.
I went 1 to 4.
Okay.
So I went
guess
I went by overall best performers, so they're good at damn near everything.
Over explanation.
So that's what I went by.
No overkill here.
Number
Just
one
say what number 1
is Kurt Angle. Come on.
Yeah.
It's Kurt Angle. He's best at everything. Best at comedy, best at series, best at wrestling, best at high flying,
no
best at
wrestling.
everything. Eddie Guerrero, number 2. Same thing with he's right on. Shawn Michaels, number 3.
$100.
Oh well.
Probably a lot more too since you put him on his list.
See Mike.
You probably lost a lot more.
See
C.
Mike.
Michaels.
See
How
Mike.
much does it cost to put him on your list?
I don't know. I didn't ask the rate.
Okay, number 4.
And now number 4. This might surprise some people. Neville.
Whoa.
I put Neville in.
This one we have to get what?
AJ, if this was the top 5 list, would round out the top 5. But I picked Neville because I personally think he's just been on such a fucking A game with facial reactions, with selling, with wrestling, with high fly, everything this dude can. He can do damn near everything.
Pooping and peeing.
He's fucking.
You can do that.
Fucking great.
Everyone can
I
poop and
think
pee.
I think he's one of the
I
better.
think he's the best at it though.
in WWE today.
Yeah, pooping and peeing?
No, stop. So yeah, that's my top 4. There you go.
All right. So I think the one person that was in every list, Code Angle. That says something right
Maybe
there.
don't need this anymore.
All right.
Fucking go forward.
So John, what time is it now? Hold on. You have to leave at 2, right, John?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't now?
I said I had to be there for either 4 o'clock or 5. It's an hour away.
All right. So
I'll give you the whole time.
okay. Because then I would have switched.
We have some cocky cackle.
Let's play a game and see how long it takes Owen to cut a piece of cake.
I don't need to.
Hey, you guys don't get cake. That's right. The knives in that plastic bag.
Only we get cake.
Way too many.
Please, give me
I
cake.
went the cabinet that's outside by the grill.
Yeah.
I just went in and fucking grabbed like a shit ton. I don't know.
I'm just gonna grab it from the lunchroom.
This is right there.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, it's gonna be fun.
So I don't know how to cut this. If I should cut it in half, if I should.
Just cut out slices.
Yeah.
Cut it in half.
Here comes another moment.
You witness this right now.
Did we do this last time?
Yeah, we did it last time. I think you cut it last time.
I tried to.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
quite
what
a
are you?
We want small pieces here. Jesus Christ.
That's like really small. That's like cake particles. What the hell?
I'll
Should I let you cut it?
I'll cut the cake. I could at least do triangles.
John.
Just go.
Oh!
God, what did you do,
John,
man?
You cut it, John.
There it goes.
Owen. Oh,
There it goes. All over.
Hey, you got the cake all over you.
Someone give me a hand.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh
Okay,
no.
Owen, this is how you cut a cake. With a plastic knife.
Jesus Christ.
Okay?
Okay.
What the fuck,
We need
dude?
Alright.
What did he do? What did he do to the cake? It looked like you just chopped it up with like a fucking axe.
Is this on the list now of best moment of the show?
Look at that fucking stack.
Oh, wait. Here comes the
Dude, if only, dude, I wish we could show this to the camera, but I'm afraid of what could happen. Hold on. For those who don't know, we're gonna take a picture of the cake and post it on
Does that be the thumbnail of the cake?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright.
All right, I'm taking a picture of the cake.
Well, hurry up.
All right, I'm taking it. Oh my God. It's so mutilated. What did you do?
I cut a cake.
There we go.
There we go.
That's nice.
Slice. Owen, here's your slice.
The double.
Please tell me I was able to. Yeah, all right, I got it.
Okay, good.
Cool. It looks like Freddy Krueger. Dude, it looks like if Pac-Man, or if this Pac-Man just got brutally murdered. Like, there's shit all over. Oh my God, dude.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Like, the mouth closing is the last breath she takes.
It looks like fucking Freddy Krueger.
Alright, who's taking his piece? Okay.
I like Freddy Krueger. Oh my God.
Oh, just killed the cake.
You killed it. How do you kill a cake?
This is
Fucking
mine.
mutilated it.
All right.
Killed it,
And then
something
I
that was
cut
already
James'
dead.
piece.
I'm gonna get one of the mutilated pieces. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That little tiny little fucking thing.
Just give me like 2 of the mutilated pieces. That equals 1 piece. There you go.
Oh my God.
Jeez, dude.
Oh,
That is absurd.
Never again.
Look at this.
let me
shit.
handle the cake cutting.
Like
When
this.
it comes to my birthday, I'll cut my own cake.
This isn't getting you a cake on your birthday.
Well, didn't we say that?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
it's
So
dude,
yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have a birthday cake today. By the way, it's my birthday. He would have fucking mutilated the thing if I left it up to him.
Happy birthday. Happy
birthday.
Thank you, you kind soul.
Yeah.
We get to the law review now.
Yeah, let's get the raw.
Yeah, raw.
Going in raw.
Monday is Wah.
Monday's wah.
Wah.
Is wah.
Monday is Patrick
You know how
Wah.
to structure the law review.
Happy St. Patrick's
I
wah.
actually forgot to have you announce who was on the panel for the pre-show. and
Happy
comedy.
birthday.
Sorry.
Thank you for my hat, please.
So I don't get to touch the cake anymore.
No, you're not even. You're not even allowed to look at it.
I'm
You don't
taking
even
it
have to look
home.
at it.
Okay.
You can take it. You can take
You
it.
can't have any more. I can't have any more.
No. This is it.
Okay.
He's the one who bought the cake.
It's the one that bummed. I'm the one that held the cake.
Yeah. You,
I didn't tell my dad not to eat the cake.
He's also the one that mutilated the cake, so technically it's his cake. You do
your
whatever
dad's
you
gonna be
want.
like, "What the hell happened?"
Maybe he's into cake murder. Don't judge him and his feelings.
I'm saving a piece for my girlfriend. This chocolate cake. It's her.
Fair enough.
Tell her you're welcome.
It's so salty. Tell you, welcome. Get rid of the piece.
Oh my
If
gosh.
she's having one, she gets
That's
one
good,
of the
though.
mutilated
It's good, though. It's
pieces.
good.
It's a really good
Oh
cake.
my god.
Oh, and that was a good choice of cake. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it really
Also, the
is.
fact that it was mutilated that fell on you.
It's all over.
But I just kept it on the table.
One of the best moments of the show by far.
All
All
right,
right.
let me finish shirt for it to fall on right now because I know everyone's pissed at me right now.
It's okay. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Raw.
Okay.
Time.
All right. Monday Night
Yeah,
Wah.
freeze or something.
I can't believe you did this.
That should just be like on.
Like how? Do you know how to cut a triangle?
My first time. It was my first time, man. Nobody
Cutting a triangle.
Rectangle is not triangle.
Okay,
Triangle is corner.
Cut
of
it,
the
let me-
thing.
let me-
Cutting
tell
like
you how to
Freddy
do it, okay?
Krueger.
Alright.
For the next. So when
If
you
there
make
is- if there is an next time.
Like
There
Freddy
is a gonna
Krueger
be,
was just
but
like,
for
I'm
future
really
reference.
hungry. Let me just
Okay.
cut a piece of cake.
Freddy
Since
Krueger,
we
you
don't-
just do that, and then he takes the cake.
so we don't like cut it like this.
You made it look like they brutally murdered Miss Pac-Man by Freddy Krueger. It's just like,
Anyway, if I may explain to Owen how the hell you cut a cake. All right. So here's how you do it with a plastic knife. This is a good tip for you guys that are watching at home, which is gonna be us. So that's what you do with a plastic knife. Okay, you don't want to cut it like this because you end up with that.
Yeah.
You want to like stab the damn
Yeah.
thing and like just go like this. And then when you make the triangle, you want to cut the same place, but you want to go this way, the other way. You want to go the other way. And then you go under and then you take the piece out.
like, do you even know your geometry, bro?
No.
No, I haven't taken that class. Maybe in the future that's coming.
Miss TV with Roman Reigns. What happened?
You gotta say when what happened and your commentary and everything.
Same.
Okay.
I am the table.
Another great moment.
Red,
Another great
red.
moment of the show.
Countless times I failed at this.
My failure was the
Raw happened.
Yep.
September 25th, 2017. Okay, because a legendary person was born the next day, anyways.
Wait, what?
Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Booker T on commentary.
Yep.
Do you know what the next day was?
Damn it!
I was
Oh,
birthed.
your birthday.
I was birthed.
I was birthed.
I came out of a hoo-hoo. Miss TV with Roman Reigns.
Hey,
Miss TV with Roman Reigns. Okay. I actually really like this segment to start the show.
So it's gonna be one like normal. You break it.
Fucking get it out.
I think you killed Gene. I think being more killed everybody.
point. We have kids watching the show.
Probably not.
You're the one who fucking said it first, dude.
Hey, a hoo-hoo's food.
He came out of a ho-ho.
I can't.
You came out of a ho-ho.
Oh my god.
You know, we have the delicious food.
A funny bone.
Oh my
He's trying, man. He's trying.
Like you got back to I did not say that. I would have not said that, thinking that he was gonna laugh for 35 minutes.
You threw your head in the nuts with something if you don't stop laughing.
Fine.
Fucking take that fucking title and shove it up his ass.
No, because I need to bring it home. I don't want the smell.
I hit him with a dick then. Oh, he doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Hit him with the cooch.
Miz TV with Roman Reigns. So this is good. A good opening segment to begin the show.
Don't
Finally,
lick the plate.
All right, continue.
I'm gonna take that fucking plate away from him.
No, I'm gonna freeze it.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's gonna fail.
Okay. That hit me. Pick it up.
Oh, Chris pick it up. It's missed.
Chris, don't.
Pick it up.
You didn't just come out of the hoo-ha. Calm
Fuck
down.
you. Pick it up.
Calm down.
No.
You didn't come out of the. You didn't come out of the hoo-hoo.
No. Pick it up. You hit me with a plate. I do appreciate your plate.
What the hell?
And now you're destroying Owen's property.
No, I didn't.
Now you're destroying
It's okay.
Owen's property.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Now
Why
you're
is it
destroying Owen's property when
Oh
your
my God, why
ass
is
is
it broken?
flashing the camera.
It's okay.
No wonder why we don't need fans.
Yeah, that's my fault. All right, again, I just broke the plate.
Clearly, and you almost broke the microphone.
There's too much.
Just for that, that's staying there.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No. No.
Yeah,
No.
it is.
No. Stab it. Stab it.
I'll break the damn thing.
No. That's not even your property.
That's
Stab it.
Yeah, break my.
No, the computer.
No, the computer. Just stab it. Stab it. Let it be.
Ow.
Fucking stab it. Stab
Hit
it.
him with a dick.
Let it
I
go.
want to see him in pain.
All right,
Underwater.
So, I like that the opening segment. That it was really good. It's alluding to a lot of things. As Simon Miller says, I like to be teased. It was a great tease when Miz brought up the Shield and that the Miz Taraj is better. That's a funny joke.
He says if the Miztourage had been around then, that the Shield would never have been a thing.
Town-wise, yes.
But it was a great opening segment. It was a great opening segment that alluded to a lot of things that are going to happen.
That's so true.
The combined talent of those three guys is greater than one of the parts of the Shield.
No, even Bo
False.
Even Bo Dallas.
No, wait, Curtis Axel?
False. Curtis Axel is actually combined talented more than all of them.
Yes.
More than the Shield. More than the Shield.
Curtis
Not
Axel.
more than the Shield. Fuck no.
No, I'm saying like the combined talent of all three of them is greater than Roman Reigns.
False.
True.
False.
I don't know, man. Bo Dallas is pretty damn bad.
I'll put it like this. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me put it like this. His talent is 0, so it doesn't really matter if he's in it or not. But Curtis Axel got the wrestling talent, and Miz has got the talking. You combine the two of them.
Well,
Yes,
Seth
great
Rollins
person.
has that, and so does an Ambrose.
Yes.
It really does.
No. I'm saying it's greater than the one part in the Shield.
Yes. Agreed.
The one part.
One part.
False.
Thank you. Putting all the stuff in one place so I can throw it away later.
I wanted to break.
Then we can throw Owen's sweatshirt on it because it has all the cake on it.
I kind of want to throw it away. I don't even want the switch. I wanted to get rid of it for a while now.
What is it?
It's the Patriots switch.
Why?
I want to get rid of it. I
Why?
don't watch football.
Patriots all way.
Hit him with a dick. I want to see that dick in pain.
He doesn't have one. I would miss
It just goes right through.
You're so monitor.
Yeah, all right, we gotta stop hitting the monitor.
Okay.
What are you doing? No, snap it. Let it go.
Let it be.
Fuck it up.
Let it.
Can we get back to Raw? What are you doing to the fucking stop? It's not even
Oh
on
my
camera.
god! It looks like even funnier when you actually look at it on the show.
Raw.
It reminds me when they throw someone in like that raw set.
Yeah.
How that thing always hangs down.
Oh. All right, let it go.
Crack.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it
Big
go.
practice,
go.
Big practice, and we have to get out of here.
That Frozen song.
All right,
We
seriously,
need-
back on track. Back on track. Let's go.
Back on track.
So that was good.
Yeah.
James, your
leads
thoughts.
to a match later on in the night.
My
but
thoughts.
So then,
And then, yeah, because Kurt Angle
It
comes
was
out and
alright.
announces that.
I-
That's not over yet! So, Kurt
I just said you're fucked because I farted. That's the reason why.
Kurt Angle
You're
came
piping.
out and announced that on the next, later on the night, the next match actually, too, also, would be Matt Hardy and his black son, Jason Jordan,
yeah,
versus Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. And later on in the night, he announced that that Roman Reigns will face The Miz.
they didn't explain though whether it was for the title or not, because literally the commentators had no idea. Well, Booker
They
T
had
had
no
no. Booker T
And
had
now you can speak because the segment has now concluded.
Okay, I thought it was.
No, you
okay.
can't speak now.
The fuck?
I can speak.
Only Owen gets out.
No! I'm
So-
going. That's bullshit.
The segment's thumbs up.
Yes, I agree.
The Miz was very good on the mic.
I agree.
Roman Reigns, like, I thought was okay out there.
Can you stop it? Oh my god.
This computer's gonna get cracked today.
Stop it. I'm seriously, it's not even my monitor. And now you just had the thing fall out. Oh wait, apparently it doesn't matter.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. The black.
But yeah, so Miz TV segment.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You are.
Miz TV segment was a good segment. Thumbs up. The Miz came on very well out there. Oh no, please don't. Please don't. I think that was part of the reason my webcam didn't work anymore. It's because you kept throwing pens at it.
Okay, fine, I'll hit the microphone.
No.
No
You hit James
way.
in the face.
I stand.
Yeah, anyhow, so overall the segment gets a thumbs up.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
Thumbs up.
Matt Hardy
40.
and Jason Jordan.
No, Matt Harry.
Matt Harry.
Harry.
Matt Harry and Jason Harry with Jeff Harry. versus
Curtis Harry.
Axel. Curtis Harry and Bo Harry.
Yeah, all of them are hairy.
Vince McMahon likes big hair.
Mike-
Man does
Mike-
big
Mike
Smith.
Smith. What about the Entourage's leader, Mike Misery?
Entourage.
The Miz to Harry.
No. Anyhow,
Killed.
talk about the match, Chris, and why Jeff Hardy wasn't wrestling in the match.
He is
Oh my
Triple
god,
H
what's
up.
wrong with the monitor?
He's up for 4 to 7 months.
That sucks.
Yeah,
4 to 7 months.
what happened to the monitor?
Just stop.
Oh my god, it's broken.
Anyway.
Broken.
Broken. Perfect time to talk about the
Delightful.
Delightful, yeah.
Ow. Talk about the finish and everything, Chris, and what happened in the match.
It's I forgot to finish.
Matt Hardy hit the Twisted Feet on Bo Dallas for the win. White guy took the fall because Bo Dallas sucks.
He does suck. Middle thumbs.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Ah! Okay, now you're just copying me, so that's killing
R.
Bro.
We get away from
Oh, that's a SpongeBob weapons, I think.
Elias.
No, they weapons, but they
Elias versus Apollo Crust.
Plus? Apollo Plus?
He's crusty.
Oh no.
With Titus O'Neil inside.
With tight ass outside.
Tight ass. Tiny and crusty together.
Talk about what happened in the match.
Squash.
Yeah.
Hey,
They set up
Crusty the clown and
they set up a few. They did set up a few.
and Elias.
They did set up a few between Elias and Titus O'Neil. That's probably gonna get blown off this week.
Titties.
I'd say
Titty,
down.
titty,
Definitely
tight.
thumbs down.
Titties,
Definitely.
Down.
Thumbs down.
maybe
Yeah.
waste my time watching that kickoff show
It
last
did.
night.
This
Yeah,
is just the same match over again.
it is.
Except Titus O'Neil got involved.
Chucky Finster interview.
Oh, there's a question. Is Akira Tozawa still in the Titus plan?
I don't know.
Okay.
I forgot.
All right, so we got Chucky Finster review.
He says that now he's done with Bray Wyatt. He's finally Bray Wyatt finally got his come up after all the victims he's put down over the years.
Why is he Chucky?
Yo, what victims did he fucking put down? The dude loses every fucking feud he's in. What fucking victim?
That was Chucky
Seth Rollins.
Finn. Chucky Finster.
One guy.
Daniel Bryan.
Why are you yelling?
Two guys.
Why are you still
who
yelling?
else?
Calm your titties.
Kane.
Hakuda your tatas.
Oh my god, no one gives a shit about him unless it's Price's game.
Okay.
The Dudley Boys.
Sorry. Anyway, from the middle.
Oh,
Because
Finn Balor-
Finn then goes to confront Goldust
No, and then he says that he's also
By
he
himself,
also
not
wants
with
to
the
go after
Wyatt
the
family.
Universal title. Vince says he also wants to go after the Universal Championship, and then
he goes to see
Goldust.
Goldust, and I don't know what Goldust said that he didn't need to save him.
Thumbs down.
Then he fucking just beats the shit out of him.
So wait a minute, you have Kona Reeves, right? Kona Reeves doesn't. He wants to be saved, but Goldust doesn't want to be saved.
He doesn't need to be saved.
What are these wrestlers with saving? Some of them want to be saved, some don't want to be
This
saved.
promo alone,
Chris Jericho wanted to be
this
saved.
interview alone is a thumbs down, but it's
Yeah.
a thumbs in the middle because Goldust was in it.
Yeah. So it's like
Now it's a thumbs down all around.
So it's like a thumbs in the middle, pointing down.
Yes.
It's a thumbs down.
Thumbs in the middle,
Slightly.
slightly pointing down because of only Goldust makes the thumbs in the middle.
Bah! Slightly down.
So
No.
then we have
Joker's dead.
Curtis Bryan Meyer Hawkins Open Challenge. And
Brian Myers.
Out comes Adam Scherr to fucking destroy fucking Curtis McGee, and he gets fucking
Kurt Hawkins tries to
He
run
gets
away,
eaten
but Braun
for
Strowman
fucking
just chases him through the crowd.
and fucking chokes, box slams him through the table because
I
he's supposed to go through that
never
table.
laughed
And,
so
Yeah.
hard.
and
at
then
a
Braun
piss-off
picks him
thing.
up for
Step
a
it!
power slam,
Right through
and
the
he power slammed him through the video board, the LED video board thingy,
yeah.
which gets destroyed in every show now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they should just cut that cost too.
And they show afterwards.
Yeah, considering they don't need
They
to do
showed
it now, right?
they showed Hawkins' back afterwards. It was so cut up,
Yeah.
like it was cut up and scratched. It was
Then-
gross.
So then Braun Strowman says that after what happened last night, he's in a mood to lay everybody out. So he's not gonna leave the win until we get some competition.
And out comes Jonathan Good himself,
Yeah.
Deanie Amby Broser.
Think about it. Like a year
Deanie
ago,
Amby Bros.
remember like WrestleMania time, like a year ago, they had a match and nobody cared about it. This time, they cared about it, but they didn't even. But Dean Ambrose wasn't even the best part of the match this time. Actually, he was Braun. All right, match.
What the fuck was the? I mean, yeah, but it's
Braun was-
decent. Thumbs in the middle.
I thought Dean got too much offensive.
Thumb slightly pointing up because of the
Says he said
because of the Braun
Yeah.
thing at the beginning.
I
think
actually
thumbs up.
I actually watched the full match and enjoyed it.
Did you watch the full show?
No,
Oh,
I
exactly.
watched that full match though. I really enjoyed.
Off the WWE YouTube channel.
Yeah. Well, no, not
Not on the show the clips that you want.
They only show you the
They wanna
clips
show you.
of it. I watched the full match from someone else.
Thumbs up.
What was the
But I did
referee?
watch the clip.
Going to the referee backstage. Were they
This is
making
when
out?
Enzo comes out.
Oh boy.
This is when Enzo comes up and says that he wants a certified G
Can we
celebration,
stop?
and then
I like this actually
I
because
didn't.
he got beat up by the end and Neville was
Fucking don't say it.
yeah, it's supposed to be saved. That was Chris.
We're talking about these segments in Kurt.
And Enzo.
Oh, I thought.
And Enzo
But
says he
why
wants a
would you
certified
not
G
fucking-
celebration. And
Enzo?
Kurt asks him, "Do you want some advice from an old champion?" He's like, "Nah, I'm good." And he leaves.
I thought that would be really
We were
funny.
confused.
Nah, I'm good. Just fucking like
We were confused about.
I was confused.
but
Let's
the-
get confusing segment. So
He already is heel.
that segment we have Dean and Sheriff, and they're backstage, and you know Seth, being the good husband that he is, goes and gets Dean his ice for his shoulder.
Here you go, hubby.
Like this is getting a little creepy now.
Here you go, hubby.
and he says that you made a stupid decision to go after Braun Strowman, and Dean agrees it was dumb. I should have thought it out. And then the next week he's like, I'm gonna go to Kurt Angle's office and demand a match next to Braun Strowman.
So wait,
Even though you don't have to demand a match, you can just say, hey, I want a match with Braun Strowman. He's gonna give it to you. Yeah, they're going demanding matches.
You know what the
here.
funny thing is?
so he accuses Dean of being dumb, but yet
he makes a dumb choice.
but Seth in return does the exact same
He
thing.
does.
You know what the funny thing? Dean's like, yeah, you're so predictable. I know everything you're gonna do. And then Seth's like, I'm gonna go demand a match with Braun Strowman. And he's like, wow, I didn't know you were gonna do that.
Strong Strowman?
Even though, did you
Strong
call
Roman?
Did you call that Seth was gonna do
Strong
that?
Brahman?
So
Yeah.
apparently Dean can't predict
He
everything.
did.
Strong Brahman.
There you go.
And then
Step it!
and because of this
Why you
attack,
do this?
because of this
This
attack,
is
Dean now
noisy.
can't accompany Seth Rollins to his match with Sheamus because even though he wasn't needed, but whatever. It gets a thumb in the middle.
You can't lift it up anymore.
So we had Sexy Lexi in a promo with Mickey James,
Oh boy.
and they come out and they throw jabs at each other.
Because the one thing is that on Raw Talk, Alexa Bliss was talking shit about Mickey James, but
So and they throw jabs,
Yeah.
Mickey James makes fun of Alexa Bliss because she looks like she's in a training bra, which I looked, obviously. So.
Hey, don't blame a guy for looking.
Why was Mickey?
She has
Why
a
was
nice
Mickey
training
James?
bra
Why was
area.
Mickey James looking?
She's a lesbian, remember?
Oh yeah.
She has a nice training bra area. Anyway, middle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's set up. She kicked her in the face afterwards.
At the slap twice.
I just like seeing Mickey James and Alexa Bliss.
After she said, "I'm gonna hit you 3 times."
After when Mickey James says I broke in so many hugs, I thought, yeah, you broke Trish Stratus's hug.
She's the heartbreak girl.
Yeah.
The heartbreak country girl, Mickey James.
It is the hardcore shit.
Apparently too are all Alexa's friends.
The hardcore country girl, Mickey Michaels.
That poor guy. That's
Sheamus versus Seth Rollins.
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 I don't understand.
You know why? You know why this is thumbs in the middle? Because I give it a bar.
Sauer was there, but he didn't do anything because he can't. So
he literally can't do anything. He had his teeth jacked up into his mouth the night before.
And then Seth Rollins wins with the Game of Thrones knee.
I already forgot what it was. So Finn Balor backstage.
Game of Thrones.
Is this they call that stuff? So we basically combine the interview and the.
Yeah.
I don't even know. So and then they had a match and
Is that the next minute?
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not actually because it's Roman Reigns versus The Miz. I thought that this was excellent. I give this a thumbs up.
Really good match, yeah.
I give it not the
only
match
problem
itself.
is that Miz should not have lost. They should have had Axel
Yeah.
and Dallas come in and beat him up.
I thought this was an excellent match because that's what's Roman got the shitting out of him. Which again,
Yeah.
And
teasing.
Roman
And then
got
they,
No run out. No run-ins.
Roman
They
got a pinfall
teased.
victory.
afterwards they did the Shield fist bump, but that's okay because they're coming back. Everyone that come back to save the day
That great one they're having.
And we're gonna get an
the
Intercontinental Championship match between Roman and The Miz
in the Mizey.
in the Miz.
And the Miz is
He's
and Roman,
Mr. Heat Miser.
Trust the
He is,
and Roman
he is
Reigns
heat
is
miser.
Trust the Miz.
He is really the thing of it. He's heat miser, except he doesn't get any heat.
Mike Mazan and all
He's the
that.
heatless miser.
Roman Reigns,
Yes, here.
Roman Reigns could possibly become a Grand Slam champion next week.
Yes.
And then we had Goldie versus Finney.
Finn wins.
In Finn wins LOL.
And then afterwards, we thought that Bray Wyatt feud was over, but of course,
Of course, they do literally the same exact thing. Rinse and repeat they did with Cena.
Oh,
Rinse and
my
repeat.
we're talking about that next week. Actually, yeah. We're talking about that next
Fucking
week.
and the feud, you moron! Stop
So
dragging
Bayley-
shit longer than it needs to be.
and Sasha Banks are backstage. They're having a girl moment.
Okay, I'm
Where
gonna
they
keep,
swear-
I'm gonna keep this
where
on because
Sasha-
here for a while.
Where Sasha fucking says, you know, you didn't. You
I
know, Bayley says,
actually agree
oh,
with
you didn't respond to my fucking, sex messages. Okay.
Oh,
How do
hello.
we, maybe,
So-
I think this is a joke. Bailey probably accidentally texted Liv Morgan.
And then Sasha got
Because
jealous.
they get the same reactions anyway.
But so Kerning was backstage. I don't know what this is. I forgot what this is. Don't care.
This is when Enzo comes up and he wants that no contact.
Liv-
Oh, no contact. Yeah, is the next one.
If any of the cruiserweights touch him, they forfeit any future chance.
Oh, they touched him already.
Morgan's okay.
That sounds boring.
So then we had the boring tag team match between Sasha Banks and Bayley and Emma Nia Jigs.
I didn't even pay attention.
Jigsaw puzzle. I
If
don't,
you watch my live
I don't
reaction-
care.
If you watch my live reactions, I paid like no attention.
No
I was
one
texting.
cares.
I was actually texting funny things into the chat during this match. I think.
I was done with this a long time ago.
Yeah. I think Bailey and Sasha win, right?
I think so. I
Do
don't
you
know.
know how?
No.
I wasn't
By
watching.
Bailey and Sasha.
So,
and Bailey and
The next
Sasha.
two things are going to tie in.
Oh,
because-
one thing I want to say. So I never thought I'd see the day where Sasha Banks and Liv Morgan would get the same reactions. What the fuck's going on, man? It's you can't blame the WWE. This is on Sasha that she gets these reactions.
Yeah, she's.
Yep, Bailey got a bit. Gailey.
Gailey.
Gailey got
So
a
now we
nice
have the Gay
reaction.
Dragon. Now we got
I
Gailey.
didn't know stopping us
So-
now.
You know what? Gailey's gonna join the
Gailey.
Gay Dragon.
So, Dolph Ziggler.
Gailey.
So Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
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 Dolph Diddler.
Trailer Park Trash Mom.
You mean Dolph Diddler?
Next.
Are you down with Dolph Ziggler?
Certified G.
Yeah,
No.
I am right now.
Oh, wait, let
He's
Chris
look
talk.
at that.
Let Chris
He
talk
should've
about
left when he
this.
had-
So,
Let Chris talk
We had
about-
the Certified G bona fide loser celebration.
Is that what they called it? I thought it was just a certified G celebration.
That was Chris's
joke.
add-in. That was Chris's add-in.
I didn't know.
So he comes out talking shit about the cruiser division.
How he made
And of
him out.
course,
relevant.
I mean, he made the cruiser division relevant again, and of course the gang of best friends comes out. They're like the fucking Justice
How
League.
can you have feuds when everybody beats up on one guy?
Come on, let him talk about it.
The gang of best friends comes out.
You know what I love
And
though?
they stand-
And just like, what is that crappy theme? What is that crappy theme?
I know. When I heard, it's like, what the hell is that? That's how the cruiserweights come on. I'm like, oh, so it's that shitty song.
That's
That
a good song.
shitty division.
It's better than Wild and Young.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
We are wild and young. And then so that they go to the stage,
Yeah.
and out comes former cruiserweight champion Adrian. He came out.
Adrian!
He comes out, and they throw jabs back and forth at each other. Enzo is a piece of shit, and so Neville gets into the ring and literally penetrates him until he can't walk anymore.
Yep.
And
Penetrates him until he can't walk anymore.
so
Wow.
he literally beat the living piss out of him, and then no contact order kind of went away.
He shoved it in Enzo's mouth.
He shoved it in Enzo's mouth,
Stop
and then after
calling me otherwise.
And then after Raw, who? Boop face? So after Raw, yes, barricaded. After Raw went off the air. After Raw went off the air.
He ain't getting back in, guys. What are you gonna do? Change the slides?
Yo.
Oh!
I'm not giving you a ride.
Okay.
I'm not giving you right either.
So I have to take a ride from Aaron or something. I'll have to say something.
Damn, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I
So after Raw happened, we had the certified fucking loser beat down by Strawn Broman and the gang of friends came out, and they absolutely, positively, fucking raped Enzo Abore. Fucking took their peepees out and injected all their special goo into them.
Dude, they thought make him a good wrestler if they all did that.
He got fucking destroyed.
Yep.
Right, NXT review, guys.
I didn't see it. That's
No,
what
you
we
know
do.
what you should do? You should just sit there the whole time and games here. I'm cycling through.
Yes! I swear to God.
Yeah, watching a fat guy try to swerve through a door is actually pretty fun.
Alright, so are we still in that segment? The final segment?
Nope, we finished.
We just
No,
finished talking.
bullshit.
We just finished.
Why are we on the NXT review? We're not even reviewing because you fucks didn't want. No! Bullshit. We're going back to Raw. Because I still want to talk about it real quick. Okay, so
We'll get a
I
chance,
thought,
that's fantastic.
can I get my segment on the fucking show? Or
Your
not?
segment on the show.
The second, no, my thoughts on the
You're
segment.
gonna get the
of
segment on the show.
I shouldn't stop. Let me talk.
Get that segment on that show.
So I really.
Where's that segment?
Shush! Okay.
Where's that segment on that show?
Anyway,
Anyway,
I really thought this segment was hilarious because Neville was just a shit talker, and then Neville kicked his ass for it. And then I also enjoyed After Raw, where Braun just fucking annihilated them, and the entire cruiserweights annihilated them. I thought the whole thing was just entertaining.
It was good though.
I give it a thumbs up
It
just
was-
because of that.
It made sitting through that whole Raw worth it.
it did. It made sitting the whole Raw worth it.
Yeah.
100%. 150,000.
I even love to after Braun comes out and lays him out, he's just like, "You guys want him? Come get him!"
Yeah, and he's supposed to be the heel, but he was a babyface in
Yeah.
that fucking thing.
And then you know what was weird though? The next day, the Cruiserweight feud and 205 Live resumed, which should not have happened. They should have all. Just like,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like how
The enemy
how
of my
fuck-
enemy is
How
my
did
friend.
fucking the Lollipop Guild just like have fucking feuds?
So that
and they
match of
just-
Hell in a Cell between the Usos and the New Day is not their final match.
what the fuck?
So they might have a
Hell in a Cell, no, it was
title
so fun.
change
Or no.
on the show to prolong it to Survivor Series.
Oh my god.
Man, that's how depleted that tag team division is that they have.
Because
two
it's
fucking
only
tag
those
teams.
two teams that are
And then
good.
they're gonna have like another match at like Clash of Champions. They're gonna have another match at Royal Rumble.
Thumbs up show on the show. Next segment.
Well, that was
That was the last segment.
That was the last.
I give that last segment
Thumbs
a
up.
thumbs up, and including the Raw Fallout too.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Bob, thumbs down.
I give it thumbs in the middle because I was teased, and I like being a little teased.
The match was not bad, but Bob was just born to sit through this week. It was just.
Yeah.
I was a little teased with the Miz. Miz gave me a little teasy, and I agreed with it.
Okay,
Go on.
now we're gonna do our top 4 worst wrestlers.
I'll go first because I went first the last time too.
You suck.
Okay, so I made some changes to this, because I felt it was unjust to put the Miz on here, even though I fucking despise him.
Really?
It was.
I'm proud of you.
It
Yeah.
it wasn't really
Same
justified.
with me.
It wasn't really justified to put him on the list because he's really not that bad. But number one, I think this is universal. The Great Kahale, or the Great Khali.
Yeah, he's number 3 on
He's
my
not, yeah, universally he's on this list because he is fucking atrocious. Number two is someone who we just reviewed about 2 seconds ago, Enzo Amore.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I remember the Hall of Fame when Dana Royer talks about it. He goes to stand up like, "Yo, you sit the fuck down."
Fuck him. He's a
I
fucking.
wish we did live reaction.
He's so like fucking dumb. Like I hate it. I hate him. I hate him personally. I hate him as a character. Just get off my fucking TV.
That's
Okay?
the one flaw about NXT though. Is sometimes they hire.
Get off my fucking TV. You can go on the 205 Live because I don't watch 205 Live and I never will.
Wait, who's on there?
So you can go on 205 Live.
No, you have.
In
you
ruin.
have. You were there. You were there.
I was
Let's
there
do a
live. It
reaction
doesn't
to
mean
this.
that I watched it on the WWE Network.
You watched my live reactions of 205 Live. Bro.
But I didn't watch the show.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Just go. Just go.
So he's always going to be on this list. I'm surprised they didn't put him in one. Number 3 is number 3 and 4 are throwbacks. Number 3 is Lucky Cannon from the old NXT days.
Lucky Cannon.
When he was on the this was like season 3 or whatever.
Remember, like he
Or
was
4.
in love with Maurice. He would read her poetry or whatever.
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah.
He was garbage.
Fucking
And number 4 is someone who was terrible to begin with. He was fat. He was useless, and he danced around like a fucking dinosaur, and that's Brodus Clay.
Scott Steiner was needed to say what he thought of him.
Anything OT.
Okay, that's all.
That's all.
John.
I had a Marcus Corvona
Okay.
originally on there, and I took him off.
Okay.
Or
Why? How
Monty
could you?
Brown.
It's great.
Honorable mentions. I'm just going to say a couple because there's a lot of them that almost made the list, but didn't. Vladimir Kozlov.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who else? Tigre Uno.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I thought Tigre, you know.
Tiger. I always called him Tiger 1.
Yeah,
Tiger one. Is he part of Wrestle One?
he was.
What? Not,
Wasn't he X Division?
no, he was. He was for a little bit because
He was.
What'd you get about Tigre, you know?
He sucked.
he was terrible.
He botched everything.
He was like he was a worse version of Rey Mysterio.
No, he was a worse version of fucking Sin Cara, the
He
original.
was a worse. They were trying to make him like the Rey Mysterio. of their-
I
of their
want to see
X
Now they have.
division,
Now they have
and he was
somebody.
fucking horrible.
You know, somebody else
Tigre
is
Uno versus Mystico in the Ultimate Botchamania.
You know,
Let's do it.
To finish it off, the original Sin Cara.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. Number 4, Ezekiel Jackson.
Yeah. He's the last ever ECW
The
champion.
personification of domination.
The personification very average.
He was the IC. It wasn't even average. He was IC champion for like 2 months. He never defended it.
Yeah.
And he lost it to Cody Rhodes in his first title defense on SmackDown.
Before SummerSlam, he
The
didn't get it.
personification of very average.
He was not-
Number 2, and just a person that I'll mention, pretty much every single diva from 2007 until about a couple years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until they became women's wrestlers.
Yeah.
But there was one that stood up above the rest. Eva Marie.
Yeah!
Sexy Eva?
Fuck you, bitch!
And number
Sexy.
I was so happy when she left. I was like, you shouldn't see my.
I was disappointed because I couldn't get to
Nah,
a sexy ass on TV anymore.
number
Kidding
1
me? She's the only reason why anything was ever interesting in WWE.
and number 1, the great no knees.
Yep. Wait, number one.
That's easy.
That's easy.
That was easy. I knew exactly where I was going with number one.
At first, I was like, I put Miz as number one. I'm like, I can't do that. It's not justified.
Yeah.
My hatred for him cannot be put on this list.
All right, go. Owen, you're next.
Number 5, Randy Orton. I don't think
4. Dude, we're doing 4.
So,
5. First, you fucking dumped the cake on you.
yeah.
And then
now
you got it
you're
wrong.
5 when we're doing.
So that's an
What's
honorable.
that
So that's
4.
5.
That's the number set.
5.
That's an honorable mention then, Randy Orton.
That's it. I think I see 10 there.
You know, Randy Orton is
7.
Type.
Randy Orton. I just think Randy Orton could be very boring, especially this
Yeah,
year.
very boring. He can be like really good or very
Yeah.
boring. Like his stuff with like
There's no
evolution, like
in-between
post
either.
evolution was good.
Yeah.
Besides the burial, and then like
I'd say he started getting boring like after he turned face the second time in 2010.
2010, yeah, and he quote unquote got hurt,
Yeah.
but he really got suspended a third time. WWE wants you to think that it's a second time, but it's actually a third time, which means he should actually be fucking fired. But nope,
The RKO is the only thing that like really makes him
out
special.
of nowhere.
DK.
But it's always out of somewhere though.
All right, so now the real list. Number 4.
The OKR.
Number 4, Kevin Nash. I hate Kevin Nash. His backstage politicking. Me and
Oh,
John
yeah.
too. When we went up,
Oh wait, we can't do this.
when we went up to New Hampshire.
Bucks got fucking a cease and desist order.
Um,
I can't say suck it into the Wolf Fest signal anymore
Why?
because they got a cease and desist order to stop using it.
But
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh man.
but
So they have to
That
do it.
whole-
Well,
that
they could just do it like
that,
this.
That whole WWE stooge angle that they're doing right now
What?
is like a rib on them
what's WWE?
because they're like because Cody
Is that even
every
so
now and
that's
then
not
they
real?
talk about the WWE stooge
Okay.
like it's a joke.
Oh, so they're
But
not
they're
actually,
they're listening in on what they're doing because they know everything that they're doing.
So they don't actually have to stop doing it.
No, they have to stop
They
doing it.
actually have to do it.
WWE told them to stop doing it.
Wow, that's so.
Because they don't own the property. WWE does. Even though like Kevin Nash or like and Scott Hall said they gave them their blessing,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. WWE owns that property.
But yeah, Kevin Nash, always has to like book himself in the main events.
Oh
He
yeah,
doesn't
all the
deserve
time.
it.
Backstage politicking. That's what killed WCW.
He was
in
the
long run,
original.
too.
He was actually the original Roman Reigns before
He
Roman
was too because he always won.
Yeah.
Diesel.
And everyone hated him too.
He was one of the main reasons why WCW went downhill.
What's up,
TNA?
again? What's up?
None of those guys ever wanted to lose. They
TNA.
always wanted to win.
I'd say TNA
Yep.
for some
He
reason.
beat AJ Styles clean as a sheet with a choke slam.
Yep.
Yeah.
And by the way, fair to point out, in 1995, he was by far the worst babyface champion in the history of
Oh
wrestling.
yeah,
And then
he won at a fucking house show.
And then
I don't want to hear any differently.
Oh yes.
and then off on the mic, I think like me and John talked about it. We've talked about like if we took out some of the Click members, like you can't take out you know who because of his left right matches. Triple H, NXT would be a thing.
Yeah.
Razor Ramon,
Yep.
you need him because he started.
Even Pac too.
Yeah,
Also,
well,
like Sean Waltman.
But like, think about it. Without
We
Kevin
wouldn't have
Nash,
China.
without
They
Kevin
also wouldn't have
Nash,
some really good matches that he had.
No
to do.
finger poker dude, no
Yeah.
horrible title reign.
yeah.
No
But,
backstage
but
politics.
what did Kevin Nash ever contribute to the wrestling business?
He contributed death to the wrestling business.
Yeah.
half
He
the
can
time.
do the finger poke of doom, the wrestling business,
Yeah, it's fucking
Number
dumb.
So number 3,
and the Cannonball Challenge. That's still a funny little story, but at Bash to the Beach when they had that swimming pool around the arena,
That was
Yeah.
Fucking
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were fucking blasted. They were drunk, and they did a fucking Cannonball Challenge into the pool from the scaffolding that was like around the arena. They jumped off of that.
Oh gee.
They jumped off of that and did like cannonballs and like.
No shit. Why you have
I
quad
think it was, like,
problems?
Kevin like dropped like a
It's fucking
drink
age, idiot.
off of
that's my
off of the scaffolding to Scott, who was down below.
Yeah.
And if he caught it and drank it, he could wrestle on the show, or whatever, something like that. I forget the exact reason because they were blasted.
But yeah, but definitely my favorite moment ever of Kevin Nash is when he tore his quad. That's the best moment I think of his career.
Oh yeah, it is.
Number 3.
Great Khali. I mean, we just explained it. Now, number 2, obviously I've told you this list, so you guys aren't going to be surprised. I just can't. I see this guy wrestle. I can't forget about what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris Benoit.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Chris
So
Benoit.
technically, number 2 doesn't exist. Do you see who's
It's
there?
invisible.
Do you see who's there?
Just a blank. It's just 2 and there's a
Yeah,
place.
it's the
There's number
tooth.
there.
I think it's the tooth.
The #1 Eva movie.
Sexy piece of ass. Eva Marie. I will
She
object.
sucks.
This
I would
is-
objectify her.
This is why actually I don't watch so many Evas because it brought in Eva movie. I'm like, you know what
I
Eva
don't, I don't
movies on that
acknowledge her
show?
wrestling ability. I only acknowledge the fact that she's really fucking hot. That's
Think about it
the
though.
only
Eva
thing I
Mo-
care about her.
One thing though that it almost the Eva movie experiment almost worked.
The one thing too is they brought her in because she was really fucking hot.
Yeah.
Okay, James.
All right.
JBL's #1.
One to four, no explanation.
He's not even on this list.
JBL's
One
not
to four,
#1.
no explanation.
JBL's not on the list.
Nope.
Holy fuck.
1 to 4, no explanation.
All right, here we go. 1 to 4.
Because we gotta
Great
kinda-
Khali, obvious. Jinder Mahal, fucking half-empty arenas. Ahmed Johnson, Botch Fest, and Kazarni. One match.
Oh my
of two.
god, Kazani.
Man, there's so many shit. There's so much shit in that list. There's so much shit. Next.
You gotta admit that list is pretty bad. That's pretty bad or good, depending on the interpretation.
There's so much shit.
It is. It is. All right, guys. SmackDown.
Is that Smack It Down?
Smack it the down.
We don't need to rush though. It's only 2:00, so.
I get to leave in an hour.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do this.
I
Let's
don't
go.
want to
So
see
we just
We
kind
got
of
time. Let's make this in a half an hour and let's go.
All right, who's doing the SmackDown now?
me.
Let's go.
All right. So we had SmackDown took place on September 26, 2017. Commentary team of Corey Graves,
I wonder what happened on that day.
Tom Phillips, and Byron Saxton. Took place in
Exactly.
yeah. SmackDown. What? Nothing else happened.
Oh,
It was a SmackDown.
Isn't it a special day of some sort?
Yeah, it was SmackDown.
Yeah, it's SmackDown.
I think anything happened on that day.
Live.
No, there's something important. I'm pretty sure, other than it being
Live.
Live.
SmackDown.
SmackDown Live review? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think that's a really special day.
Nothing happened on that day.
Nothing happened. You sure?
No hoo-ha, nothing.
Nothing.
No sort of hoo-ha, ho-ho kind of thing.
Nothing.
Heidi ho.
No one specifically was birthed on that day.
No.
Oh yeah, it was.
Sure.
It was SmackDown. The SmackDown September 26th episode was.
Yeah, wasn't Abraham Lincoln born on this day?
Was he?
That's just a good question. I have no idea. I think so.
SmackDown. It's fucking. SmackDown was birthed on that day. The first episode of SmackDown Live. There's a SmackDown tape before that.
Alright.
That was my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
You're late. You already wished me a happy birthday.
I did.
I can't take 2 of them,
I wish him happy
especially
birthday.
when they're late.
I did too. Which one did you accept? The 5 and
Both
1?
of them.
Okay.
I got 2 happy birthdays from Owen because he's important.
Yes.
Wow.
John didn't give wish.
Wow.
I don't wish people happy birthday.
I don't need that.
All right,
My mom forced me to like all those comments.
continue. Because I want him
Continue.
Not
Asian.
finished.
Continue.
Kevin Owens comes out and he
Look
tosses.
at that.
Look at me.
Just
You know, Kevin Owens came.
Just look
Kevin
at
Owens
me.
came out. He said you should look at him because just look at him, man. Like you should look at him when he destroys Shane McMahon because he doesn't respect him. You should look at him because he's not a coward. Just look at him.
Just look at
Just
him.
look at him.
He's just like
He started reciting the song.
Look at me.
He did a little dance for us.
He did a little dance. The fuck type of dance is he doing?
So famous people that were born on that day:
Me.
Sierra Williams and T.S. Eliot.
Where's Chris? Not on there.
Not yet.
gotta make another call. And
Fucking
I have-
faggot's gonna make another call because he's got a little dick. He's got a little penis.
I don't.
Is that what he's talking? Maybe that's.
He said I know. He just said I know. I just said
He
he has a,
admitted it.
he has. I said,
On camera. He
has a
admitted it
little
on
penis.
camera too.
And he goes, I know.
He just admitted it on
Okay.
camera.
You guys heard him? You guys heard him? Set in stone. 3 versus 1.
Yep. On camera.
Raw. It's the Raw review now.
Doing SmackDown.
You
You
have a little dick.
stop fucking with my shit.
You have a lot. You
Not
have
the
a little
phone.
dick.
Not the phone.
You have a little
Stop. That's
dick.
rude.
We went back in
In
time.
Okay, so SmackDown happens. And it was great.
I just meant to my happen with Kevin Owens, so the
So
funny version, anyways. But
Samantha Zayn came out.
yeah. He says he asked what's wrong with Kevin Owens. Apparently he thought he was sick or something. He said what's wrong with him.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. And then he's like, I know what happens when you
keep on going through those.
Apparently,
Just
Kevin.
like really fast. Like
Apparently, he's saying that he's starting to be. He's saying that Kevin. Oh my.
That's off the app.
Oh my
Like once you
god.
get to the end of the last one, just keep like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so we get to the last one.
Go back to the 100th episode.
The reason why we can't have nice things, guys. So I keep talking?
Yeah.
All right. So so Sami Zayn, he says that when Kevin Owens snaps his fingers, he just. Can you believe it? When Kevin Owens snaps his fingers, apparently he just does things he regrets.
What the fuck? I'm out for like 2 minutes and everything gets fucked around. What are you doing? I'm not trusting you guys with my shit ever again. And this isn't even my shit. Get out of here. Get out. That's your throne, right? Get on your throne. This is my computer throne.
Computer
We
throne.
went back in time, by the way.
We're talking about Raw
It's
again.
not fucking Raw. Bullshit. It's SmackDown.
Okay.
Let's go.
No, it's not. That's not SmackDown.
That's not SmackDown.
That's not SmackDown.
Where you going? Fuck,
Wait,
One more.
There we go.
Alright.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Go.
So then Kevin Owens says that he's gonna dance around and put on the tutu and just you know.
Wow. He's really exploring his feminine side.
What the fuck is going on?
And then Daniel Bryan comes out and it says that he's gonna make a match between Bastion Booger and WBL. What a weird main event that was.
That's a weird main event. Considering the fact that one of those guys is dead.
Yeah.
He's fucking a dead
What the fuck
corpse.
is going on?
And
This
then,
is not at all what happened. I actually saw clips.
All right, now continue.
What is
on.
going on?
So then we had
So then next
Don't put
Tatanka-
your shit on my
Tatanka.
shit.
Tatanka did
we
not
had
show
we
up.
had Tatanka.
Starcade isn't here
We
yet.
had Tatanka versus Vader.
So then we have Gavin Spears versus
What?
Gavin Spears returned.
Versus Simon Dean.
Yeah.
I would have fucking
Versus
jumped
Simon
out
Diamond.
and died. Simon Diamond.
With the
Can we get to the actual show?
with the phenomenal Undertaker on commentary.
Oh my god.
And then Simon Dean won by countout.
WrestleMania 34 card. Let's go.
No, we'll talk about SmackDown. We'll talk about SmackDown. We'll talk about SmackDown.
This has happened.
All right,
This
so then the Great Khali and the Sign Brothers.
No.
This
WrestleMania 34 card, guys. All right, I'm just gonna get my card.
Intermission.
Intermission. Are we actually reviewing SmackDown?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, this happened.
No. Legitimately. Are we
This
reviewing
happened.
SmackDown?
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
This happened legitimately.
This did not happen legitimately.
This did happen legitimately.
Should we talk about SmackDown? Like Kevin Owens. I don't know. Rusev Day. It was Rusev Day.
It's Rusev Day.
That was the special day. It was Rusev Day.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, WrestleMania 34 cards.
All right.
Rusev Day.
I guess we're not talking about SmackDown anymore.
Are we not actually reviewing SmackDown? Are we
were. You won't let us now.
Yeah, because you're making shit up, and I know like half
What are
these
you
guys
talking
are
about?
not on the roster anymore.
How come when Chris does it though? You get so butthurt when I do it.
I'm not butthurt.
Yes, you are.
You just switch the topics.
You just switch the topic. I'm gonna go back to the topic, or I will take over his topic.
Okay.
No.
So Kevin Owens came out and
Ayo.
cut a promo talking about how everyone thinks he's a
And dance
coward
at YouTube.
since he wasn't on SmackDown last week after beating down Vince McMahon. So then he says that he actually likes and respects Vince McMahon. And he says that if he likes and respects Vince McMahon, imagine what he's going to do to Shane McMahon at Hell in a Cell.
He's gonna do the Shane McMahon. What? Bray Wyatt does the pins.
Yes.
Eat them.
He eats them. And then
I will eat your
Feet.
aren't you going to change the topic because he made jokes?
Oh yeah. WrestleMania 34 card
Yeah,
now.
you're going to change the topic now.
Oh my god.
I guess. All right. So then
I
Sami
didn't even
Zayn
make a
comes out.
joke.
I did.
Yeah, John did.
Oh,
Like-
I get it.
Like 3 jokes.
It doesn't matter. It's
So then
3
Sami
MD
Zayn
jokes.
comes out and he's like, "What's wrong with you? You're getting into uncharted territory."
Sami Zayn, Dr. Oz over here.
Yep.
Dr. Oz.
And
So you made a
Sami,
joke. You gonna switch the cards now?
Sami Zayn then says that
Sammy maybe Zayn.
he pretty much says that if Kevin Owens has to get out of the situation now before it affects his life. And then Kevin Owens talked about Sami Zayn is jealous that he was signed first, but yet he's had more success. And Sami Zayn says, I am going to have my sex. My time's going to come. But
I'm gonna have my sex.
My sex.
Why is everything?
He's gonna have
Why
his
is
sex.
everyone botching lately? Even me.
And he says
His
that
sex.
Sami Zayn says that he's going to do things the right way, unlike Kevin Owens who took shortcuts. Then Daniel Bryan comes out and makes that Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn the main event.
Yes.
And then we had Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger with AJ Styles on commentary. Baron Corbin wins by countout because AJ Styles
Fuck this fucking feud.
Jinder Mahal and the Sim Brothers promo, same promo.
Do you know what I loved about that match?
What?
Baron Corbin's entrance.
Yes.
Does he have lyrics now? Was
Yes,
that different?
It's
pretty
very good.
legit.
It's legit.
I fucking love it.
Better.
Absolutely good. It's no longer Jobber Central.
AJ Styles kind of acted
It was
like a
even-
heel.
it was
He
good
was talking
before,
shit to
too.
Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin defends himself, and yet he gets really cool for
The
it.
king of the shortcuts.
Jinder Mahal and the Sin Brothers promo, same promo. Except one of the pictures that they showed was actually the real Shinsuke Nakamura. Then Shinsuke Nakamura comes out and beats the shit out of him. The Hype Bros versus the Usos. New Day were watching the match from the crowd with popcorn. And the Hype Bros looked like they were about to win, but Mojo Rawley tagged himself in, and Zack Ryder's like, what are you doing this for? We had the match won. Usos win. And then afterwards, they want to end this feud off once and for all. Not end it all off once and for all in a Hell in a Cell match. At Hell in a Cell. John, how do you talk about this? Part of Bulgaria celebration, because this is your thing.
Oh, because a good friend of mine is related to the man who got himself a day.
Yep. Rusev Day.
Rusev Day, which is now in my calendar.
Yep.
You know, remind me yearly.
And
September 26th, that it's Rusev Day.
Aiden
Yep.
English.
Nothing else.
Nothing.
Since his theme song, since like a song, remember when Rusev Day and Randy Orton's.
Randy Orton hits an RKO.
yeah.
We're legit out there.
On both of them.
He hits a Raquel.
And thank God for the mayor of Bulgaria to get out of there.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Charlotte Flair defeats
hits him
Carmella
with
with James
Rico?
Ellsworth on a leash.
James Ellsworth on the lead.
That Natty comes out and cuts a promo. The feud looks better when Natty's a face and Charlotte's a heel.
Yep.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair. She what a great, like I said, great equality. You don't want to make the men's money in the bank contract. You have to make it look like there's equality with having the women's money in the bank contract.
Exactly.
Dolph Ziggler mimics the Undertaker's entrance. Corey Graves didn't like it. Bobby Roode didn't like it either.
Thomas Phillips didn't like it either.
Yeah.
Because
Thomas
Thomas also didn't like it because he thought it was Undertaker.
Yeah.
So there's like a loss about a foot.
Yeah. And then
he has long blonde hair.
And Corey Graves was like, wait a minute, that's not the Undertaker. And then
Bobby Roode came out.
challenged him to a match.
It was great.
Stop it. No.
Fuck you,
John.
faggot.
Sami Zayn
Oh,
versus
okay.
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens powerbombs on the apron. So Kevin Owens wins. Don't make Chris leave. Don't make Chris go home.
Do me a favor, Chris. Bye, Chris.
No, don't leave. Wait.
He's gonna sit.
No,
They can't see you now.
I don't want to be anywhere.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't want
I'm
to
sorry.
be anywhere near
I'm
you.
sorry.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
All right, fine. I'll steal your seat.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
Okay.
All right, and then afterwards Shane
Sit
comes
behind
out.
me. I can't do anything if you're behind me.
I don't want you near me.
Oh shit! Actually, then Joe fuck with the thing. Shit. Nope.
I don't want you anywhere.
Just
near
fucking
me.
sit.
You sit. You're the one
I'm
fucking
sitting now.
snored in my ear.
Yeah. Well, that was a fun. It just sit down. I'm not gonna do it again.
Nope.
I promise.
Nope.
I promise.
Nope.
Fine.
Nope.
But hurt. Anyway, continue.
Nope.
Continue. What are you doing, Owen?
That's a seat for him.
I can stand.
You wanna say, oh, I didn't expect you to say that.
Okay.
KO goes to beat him up and put a chair around his neck and put him against the post like he did with Chris Jericho, and then Shane tries to make the save, and then he
Throws him in.
and he doesn't even sell the fact that he was just flown, that he had like a chair like to his face. Great selling. Shane.
Right.
And then Kevin Owens takes off through the crowd and says he's coming for him at Hell in a Cell.
Throws him in the middle. SmackDown.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs
SmackDown.
in the middle. Thumbs in the middle. All right. WrestleMania.
Who's going first?
Proposed cards. Why the fuck are you fucking right
Who's going?
That bothers you.
No.
Who's going first?
I will.
Read this.
I want to go.
I'll go first.
I never get to go
I'll go.
first.
Shut the fuck up.
It's my birthday. I should
Who
have at
cares
least
if
one.
it's your birthday?
I should at least have one.
Nothing.
First.
No matters.
Come on.
Okay, so WrestleMania cards.
Bullshit. I want a lawyer.
So okay, fine. Go get one.
I don't have one.
He's out there.
Andre the
Saul
Giant Royal
Goodman's
Battle
out there.
Royal.
Huh?
Saul Goodman's out there. Go find him.
This is gonna be all different, as people should know by now, because it would make sense.
This is the
I have-
greatest code
It
ever.
is. Sucks. Aleister Black wins it for me. It's 3 pre-show and 10 on the actual card. 10. Does any?
Well, Owen has 11.
11, 10, or
One
11.
of my matches is a
Yeah.
Money in the Bank.
10 or 11 doesn't matter either or. As long as it's not 30.
The matches are like WrestleMania.
Sin Cara versus Kalisto and Curtis Axel versus Bo Dallas for some strange reason. I put them on the first. Why? I don't know. Because it did.
Yeah, why not?
So, my first match on this is in no particular order. 'Cause
Yeah.
Shield versus Club. The Bar versus The Revival. Rock and Braun. Samoa Joe and Bobby Roode. The Usos and Harper and Rowan. The New Day, Big E and Kofi versus Benjamin and Gable. The Hardys. The
Why
Hardys
is this?
versus
Is this like Tag
Sanity.
Team Mania?
Miz versus Jason, my black son Jordan. Kurt Angle, yeah. Kevin Owens versus Triple H in an unsanctioned, no holds barred, fall count anywhere match, like every no holds barred match should be.
Yeah.
Or every hardcore match should be that.
Yeah.
3MB versus the Undisputed Era, and AJ versus Nakamura.
This is Tag Team Mania.
Greatest code I've ever
It is
heard in
Tag
my
Team
life.
Mania.
You're a mark for Tag Team Wrestling, huh?
I fucking love tag. I'm Teddy Long, motherfucker. You wanna fucking deny that?
John, you're next.
Rusev versus Ty Dillinger for the United States Championship.
Pre-show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, pretty sure. Carmella versus Natalia for the SmackDown Women's title. And the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which will be won by Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe!
Main show. 6-way ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Insert names here except for Enzo and Neville. Asuka versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's. The Revival versus the Hardys for the Raw Tag Team. Miz versus Curtis Axel. Cena versus Mahal. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Kurt Angle versus Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Bobby Roode triple threat match for the WWE title. And finally, in the main event, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman for the Universal title.
It's a freaking fantastic card.
That's great.
Now we got mine. Kickoff. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which will be won by Kane because this match doesn't matter. But if Kane can't make it, then Kurt Hawkins will win to end his losing streak by a fluke win.
Kane, that would be another 2-star match.
Da-da-da-da.
No, it might be 4 because it's the Battle Royal. Battle Royal is the
Oh, yeah, that's right. Those don't count.
He doesn't deserve to be on the main show because of low attendance. Jinder Mahal versus Rusev for the U.S. title. Rusev will win the U.S. title. Raw Women's Championship #1 contenders match. Alexa Bliss versus Bayley versus Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. Winner will be Sasha Banks. I think I said Sasha Banks twice, but whatever. She's in the match twice.
Sasha Banks versus Sasha Banks.
All right, main show, Money in the Bank ladder match, Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler versus Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor versus Jason Jordan versus Elias versus Cedric Alexander.
10.
Bobby Roode will win the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he can, since it's Money in the Bank, he can go on both shows. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins will win. Raw Tag Team Championship #1 contenders match. The Hardy Boys versus the Bar versus the Revival. The Revival will win. Miz versus Kurt Angle for the Intercontinental title. Kurt Angle will win the IC title. Raw versus SmackDown match. Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. Asuka will win.
Asuka.
I used to call her that. Street
Sorry,
Fight.
James.
Kevin Owens versus Triple H. Obviously, Kevin Owens will win. John Cena versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe will win. Brock Lesnar versus Batista. Brock Lesnar will win. Cruiserweight title match, Enzo Amore versus Neville. Neville will win in a 8-minute squash. WWE title match, Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. Shinsuke Nakamura will retain his title, which will cause AJ Styles to finally go to Raw because he wouldn't really need to be on SmackDown anymore. Universal title match, 3 stages of Hell match. The final encounter, Roman Reigns defending the title against Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman will win. The 3 stages will be singles. Braun Strowman will win the singles match. Reigns will win the tables match, and Strowman will win the cage match.
I like it. I like that 3 stages of Hell match.
That's
because you can open them up for a lot of different things.
And after this match, there'll be no rematch. This is the final encounter.
Done. It's done. Cool.
all right.
Intermission.
Fuck off! I don't have to start a card. It's my turn. Come on.
Remember those blue pants?
That's what it was.
All right. Am I allowed to say my card now? Am I allowed to say my card?
We all voted the other.
Let me talk!
Let's shut us down.
Jesus Christ.
Just for that, I'm doing that.
Stop it.
So I'm doing
No,
this.
let it be. Stupid. All right. My turn. Here we go. So, I have, just for pre-show matches, Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax, pure squash for Nia.
Okay.
Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder versus The Miz Taraj, where Curtis Axel wins his first match, getting the pin for his team.
That's unrealistic to happen.
It actually could be, because
But they're both on. Ryder's on. They're both on
Ryder on
separate.
SmackDown.
yeah, but they're breaking up. Doesn't really matter. It's a fucking pre-show. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Anyway.
I do.
Anyway, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle winner, Royal winner is Big Cass. Who cares?
He's not
He's not gonna be there.
He won't be back.
He won't be on there?
No.
I didn't know. Fuck it. I thought he would be, but I guess not. All right, so main show then. I guess I failed at least one of these.
I think we all failed on the pre, except John. I think
Yeah.
John had the best.
So I have the cruiserweight title ladder match is gonna be Neville, who would I have be the champion, versus Cedric Alexander versus Enzo Amore versus D. Brian Kendrick versus Grand Metalik versus Jack Gallagher versus TJP versus Witch Swan versus Mustafa Ali versus Hideo Itami versus Lindsay Dorado versus Kota Ibushi as a one-off. Winner would be
So
Cedric.
they're taking my idea.
No, Cedric would win.
Oh, he's taking mine.
Cruiserweight title ladder match. Then we would have the Intercontinental title match between Miz and Finn Balor, where Finn Balor would win. And finally ending the Miz's probably it'd be like the longest title reign he's had since holding the belt. SmackDown Tag Team title match. Fuck this. Jordan's not getting over American Alpha versus the New Day, and they need tag teams on SmackDown desperately. So
I wanted to have. Well, I'll let you see.
I let the New Day still win because you can't change all the fucking titles on Mania. Raw Women's Championship versus SmackDown Women's Championship. Winner take all. Asuka, who's the Raw Women's Champion, versus Natalya, who's the SmackDown Women's Champion. And you guys know why. I won't repeat it 15 million times.
Women's tag division's coming, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that is by far the second dumbest idea I've heard in my life. You know what the first one is?
Better than everything else. Stop it.
Do you want to know what number 1 is, James?
60-man Royal Rumble.
Thank you. That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life.
What was it?
60-man Royal Rumble.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
Where's even worse than that? A civil war.
Anyway, United States title match. Ty Dillinger, who would I actually make the heel champion, going in versus Sami Zayn. I think that would be very interesting. Loser leaves town match. Chris is gonna hate me for this one.
Roman Reigns versus John Cena.
Yep, you won't know who to root for. Obviously Cena
Wouldn't lose
because he's on his way out anyway.
That's Chris Q to leave.
No,
Unless
it's almost over.
Unless John Cena does some politicking backstage.
He will. So you never know.
That
Things
means
can change, Chris. It's okay. No, don't go away
Chris is
yet.
going home.
Chris! I'm not done with my card yet. God damn it. Fuck it. I'll read the rest of it off anyway. Okay. So, I got Tag Team Turmoil for the Raw Tag Team title match. Why are you going? Are you actually going? Are you actually leaving?
Yep.
What the fuck? Is he leaving?
Yeah.
Why?
He
Dude, we're not even able to show yet. Is he serious?
he's gone.
Why? Why?
We'll go find out why.
I don't want to.
Why?
I know what you guys are. Oh.
He actually thought he was leaving.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You should have watched the stream actually.
Anyway, fuck
Keep
it.
it going.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, keep
Dumb
going.
guys
I'm
are mad.
gonna keep going.
No, that's dumb.
So yeah, I'd have. I don't even know if I said the winner. Yeah, I was jumping. The tag team turmoil match. The Revival would be the champions going in because God willing, they're hopefully healed. Versus the Bear versus the Hardys versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Don't tell me that wouldn't be a cool match.
It wouldn't be a cool match.
It would be a cool match.
It would be.
Because it's the Hardys and the Shield. Versus Death Sheen versus the Bear versus the Revival. Street fight between Triple H and Kevin Owens.
Wait, who would win the tag team?
Oh yeah, good point. I would actually have the Revival retain. Because again, you can't change every fucking title on the show. Street fight between Triple H versus Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens would win. The WWE Championship match, I went with his idea on this. Shinsuke Nakamura as the challenger versus AJ Styles, the champion.
That was actually my idea, except the rules are reversed.
Mm.
But I think it's. I think that's.
I think three out of four did that one.
Well, technically, we all have that match, except John has an extra guy involved.
I have Bobby Roode.
I almost think Chris in the face.
I'm surprised I don't have Bobby Roode in here. Maybe I should. You know.
Andre the Giant more battle.
Yeah, there he is. There you go. Now
He can win.
that's not a fail.
He
And
loses. He's the
and
first
he'll
one
win.
eliminated.
And he'll win too.
Yeah, he'll win. There you go.
He's the first one
Okay.
eliminated.
And the Universal Championship match, it's obvious. Come on, they have to. I actually like the 3 stages of hell, so if I can use it, I will. Brock Lesnar versus champion
I will
versus
Brock.
Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman would win the 3 stages of hell match with Brock Lesnar. I think that would be a fucking excellent fucking thing
Yeah.
to happen. All right.
So let's do
Fucking
one final.
stop it.
Let's each.
It's not my thing.
So overall, let's each of us vote, excluding who had the best card, except for. So James, who do you think had the best code?
Who I had the best card besides me?
Yeah.
Do I have the best card?
Who I had the best card? I think you. I think either you or John had the best card.
I like John's card. I hate
I think-
mine.
Okay.
Yours was just tag team of mania. Oh shit.
So what?
That's not James. That's on you.
So John, who had the, so John, I'm assuming you're gonna say I had the best
Sorry
card.
about Aces. No, guys. There we go. Okay, cool. All right,
The fucking.
I think overall, John, you and I had the best card that thing, so we tied for the winner.
Wait, why is my card not good though?
Everyone voted.
Everyone voted for me.
I think it cut.
I vote for John.
Well, you didn't get to see my card up until now.
We can all put our cards in and say who has the best. We should always
We
like
can always
give it
put cards out there and say, look at these cards.
Yeah.
So okay.
All right.
I guess I lose. That's okay.
No, Chris lost.
Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah. All right, here we go, guys.
So the game.
So we got to talk about WWE 2K18. What are we talking about with this?
Roster.
It's a big roster. That doesn't.
That's great.
The big rock.
That doesn't.
I really don't
And
know.
it's only on Xbox One and PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The game trailer is pretty cool. I like the game trailer.
which one?
The one where they show like a bunch of different guys.
Yeah.
And I'm not. The Snoop Dogg one was good too, but I like the one.
I
I
like
like the one with Motley Crue, "Kickstart My Heart" as the trailer.
Yeah. I also like. I'm just trying to get to the boss.
It's a large roster. I don't think we can get through the whole thing.
I will. I'll just. But I also like. Let's leave the my career mode looks better. So.
This whole game in general looks better.
You can.
It really does.
So either with your superstar, you can either join up with the Authority, from my understanding. You would be able to make your own matches, if I'm not mistaken, right?
And I haven't read too much into that, but
And then I think if you're a face, you go against the Authority, and you, I think that's like some. It's the night combination. I forget like exactly what it is.
Of course, it's in the fucking.
I'm doing that. I'm gonna be the biggest baby face in WWE history.
All right, so
You would be the biggest
let's
baby
read-
face in WWE.
let's read every person that's in this game.
It's like
Oh
160
boy!
It's like 160 people.
All right, we're gonna do speed round if you're
Okay.
gonna do that. So let's go.
WWE 2K18 cover superstar Seth Rollins.
What we do?
Sure.
I can do it too. I can read it fast.
There's 160 people.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Fucking hell.
All right, here we go. Seth Rollins, Kurt Angle, Mr. McMahon, Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin, Kalisto, Akira Tozawa, Sin Cara, Hideo Itami, Eric Young, Jinder Mahal, Bush Striker.
Poor striker.
If you want
Connor, Victor, Sheamus, Cesaro, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Nikki Cross, Alyssa Blaze, Emma, Lita, Summer Rae, Paige, Brie Bella, Nikki Bella, British Bulldog, Buddy Rogers, Tommy Dallas Page, Big Boss Man, Mark Henry, Big Fan Bigelow, Bret Hart, Dusty Rhodes, The Undertaker, Big Show, Andre the Giant, Kane, Diesel, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Sawyer Fulton?
Sawyer Fulton,
Yeah.
Alexander Root, Killian Dane, Braun Strowman, AJ Styles, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Bobby Roode, Brock Lesnar, Bruce the Barber Beefcake, Daniel Bryan, Earthquake, Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Ember Moon, Seth Goldberg, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Ivory, Jey Uso, Jim the Animal Neidhart, Jimmy Uso, John Cena, Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, Kurt Angle again for some reason. They mentioned twice in here. Larry Sabisco, Maurice, Mickey James, Mojo Rawley, Naomi, Natalia, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Sasha Banks, Sasha Nakamura, Tamina, The Godfather, The Miz, The Rock, Triple H, Zack Ryder, Akeem the African Dream, Alexa Bliss, Apollo Crews, Azuke. Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Okay.
Big Cass, Carmella, Cedric Alexander, Chad Gable, Chris Jericho, Dana Brooke, Dash Wilder, Finn Balor, Jason Jordan, Jimmy Garwin, Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens, Lex Luger, Michael Hayes, Mick Foley, Miss Jacqueline, Mr. Perfect, Neville, Nia Jax, Nick Miller. Who the fuck is Nick Miller?
He's in the TM61 tag team.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Randy Savage, Razor Ramon, Razor, Ric Flair, Rick Martel, Rick Rude, Ricky Steamboat, Rikishi, Roderick Strong, Rusev, Samoa Joe, Scott Dawson, Shane Thorne, TJP, Tommaso Ciampa, Ty Dillinger, Vader, Aiden English, Alicia Fox, Batista, Big E, Billy Kay, Bo Dallas, Booker T, Charlotte Flair, Christian, Kurt Hawkins, Curtis Axel, Darren Young, Aaron Zoamore, Epico Cologne, Fandango, Goldust, Graham Mentally, Keith Slater, Jack Gallagher, Jake Roberts, JBL, Cassius Ono, Kofi Kingston, No Way Jose, No M Dar, Peyton Royce, Primo Cologne, Rhino, Switch Swan, R-Truth, Rob Van Dam, Shane McMahon, Shawn Michaels, shit, all $100. Stephanie McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sting,
Shit, McMahon.
Psycho Sid, Tatanka. What was that say?
Where?
This one right here.
Chisami Fujinami.
Tatsunumi Fujinami.
Thank you. Lee Brian Carter, Tyler Sino, Trish Stratus, Tyler Bates, Typhoon, Tyson Kidd, Ultimate Warrior, and finally Xavier Woods.
Going once, going twice. Sold!
Like I said, guys, massive roster.
We're not done yet.
Oh no, there's like a Prince Albert in it.
There's
And
enough.
like,
There's
there's still like 5 or 6 more
Also,
people.
Rob Van Dam and Batista are in it. If you
I already said that.
Oh, cool.
The DOC. We didn't beat off the DOC. I have to find that.
All right. Anyway.
That's just included.
Boom!
So that's the updated list then.
Yeah. There we go, guys. All right.
That's us for our 100th episodic
Well, do we want to check for
television
comments?
show
I doubt we have
of the
any.
future.
Okay, check the
We don't have
comments.
Let's check the comments.
So
Before we
that's
end
it,
that,
guys.
Oh my god, the microphone's like weird.
I'm afraid about what happened to it because it got knocked over big way.
Ah! I don't think the microphone's weird. I think it's fine.
No, it looks good, isn't it?
What do you mean? Like, does it look like it's damaged or?
It looks like it's like slightly like bent over a little.
Well, oh no, that's you
No,
can fix that anyway.
It's the table.
So
Okay.
what's the comments on the video?
Well, I'm trying to get to it. Hold on.
It's a fucking comment, James. Fucking read them. Just fucking hit
I have
live chat.
I have a long freaking password. All right.
Have a fucking chat. It's a fucking chat. And
I'm getting to the chat.
the video chat, the fucking bottom.
Are you ready?
You fucking click on
Getting to it. Sheesh. All right, guys, we're gonna check your comments if you left any. I hope you did. Please do. Give us
There was
the
one
news.
comment.
There was one comment.
Yeah.
By who?
Wait. What did it say, James?
So let you
Fuck
read
with
it.
his screen.
The one comment, it was from me about an hour ago. All right, that's gonna do it for us.
It's good, Bill. What's wrong with the screen?
You're just overreacting
wait,
to the whole
wait,
thing.
wait,
If I'm
wait.
gonna keep doing this, if you football reporters 2:30.
I made an appearance this week.
You did.
What?
I did. Yeah.
He just gave a very in-depth analysis of the show.
He made the comparison from football to soccer.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna fuck with his monitor one more time.
Continue.
Go
ahead. Don't mind me.
Oh wait, you have one more plug.
No, I don't.
John Teddy. Forgot you on the other channel.
No, I don't put anything on there. So
You're done with that.
John Tuddy, just subscribe anyway.
Chris Dodd has a channel.
Fuck.
Same thing. He doesn't put anything on there either.
Nice job, James.
James,
Where to go, James?
James, click me plug
Way to go,
Okay.
Jimmy.
All right.
Jay Hebert side 95.
I'm gonna plug my own shit.
Weymouth Youth Wrestling, which never gets updated.
Shut up! I'm gonna update it. But anyway, guys, you can check me out on Jay Hebert
I'm not
Side
checking you out.
I do wrestling custom themes, wrestling custom Titantrons, and promote custom Titantrons as well. You can also check me out on the Pro Wrestling Roundtable on the same channel right there on YouTube.com, Jay Hebert Side 95. You can also check out Women's Youth Wrestling and also make sure to check out the show, which I'm a part of. So,
and then
just don't fuck with the wires, dude. No, seriously, don't. No, I'm serious about that. Don't, because I don't want to get in trouble. Oh wait. Oh shit. Let's go off.
uh-oh.
What the fuck did you do, John?
I didn't do anything.
Bullshit.
I just.
Yeah, there it is. That's why.
Alright, I'll play
Anyway.
mine. Alright. CM Brothers. I haven't posted on there in what's better Raw or SmackDown because
That's what I was trying to do.
I'd say this week isn't worth it either
Yeah.
because Raw was fucking shit. SmackDown wasn't all that great either.
Shit.
And then Owen the Talkinator starting 2 new series.
Oh, look, I've seen that. He complains about us doing it, and then he does it.
No, I'm just nosing it.
Movie Monday reviews have started. I will take requests about what movies you guys want me to review every Monday, and then Halloween movie was reviews.
Backdoor Avengers 3.
Tank Girl.
Huh?
Tank Girl.
Halloween movies. I'll be doing a 31 day of Halloween movie.
You should review porn.
On
On the Owen the
Dusty
Talkinator
Mills
channel.
37.
And then
Every
Sexy Milk
Shiloh Styles
seduces
porn.
Mexican
That's what you should review
students.
next.
then subscribe to
Look up Deanna Michaels. Review hers.
yeah,
Moving on.
We're reviewing
I
One
think
Night in
I think
China.
End the pro.
One Night in China.
and
End it now.
Subscribe.
End it now.
Let's go to all those fucking channels.
100 episode. Woo!
Let's check out